Busy doing nothing.
Busy doing nothing.
Busy doing nothing.
Busy Doing Nothing podcast.
This is the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. We are right in the middle of the conversation. I am your host, Mr. Freemans. To my left, I have
Lee, aka House. To my left, I have
Princess, aka Prendy. I fucked that up. To my left, I have
Taylor, aka Doc.
And so the electricity on the set right now is us being hesitant for these shots. We got Old Granddad as our drink of the day.
It hurt my sinuses.
It is 100 proof, 50% alcohol. This is like dark Everclear, basically. So just to prolong this, how was it? Oh, yeah, we didn't have an episode last week. We
we on hiatus.
had a bye week last week. So how was everybody's week? As I look at this shot, because I'm not trying to take it.
It's pretty mellow. Getting back into the flow of things after taking a week or so off work, and finishing up all my training and shit for my new position.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
And just hitting the ground running because shit is just happening. But yeah, other than that, shit has been pretty smooth. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Okay, what about your week?
My week's been pretty laid back for I've been trying to refocus on the jewelry thing because lately I've just been posting shit, just posting the jewelry, not necessarily putting a message behind it. So I've been trying to rekindle that spark because I love doing it, but I'm lazy, so it's kind of hard to put a message like, oh, this stone does this and enhance this and blah 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 blah. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of doing that.
Now, when you get the stones, before you put them on an actual piece, does the stone, the description of the stone before you even get it, have a explanation of what it's for? Or
No, when you buy them, normally
them?
I just most of the jewelry, the stones I pick, I already know them. But if I don't know it, or I see oh damn, that's nice, I don't know what it is, I'll Google it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because I want people to know that I'm not doing it just for money, because I really don't care about the money,
Yeah.
the healing thing. If I can help somebody heal without them buying anything, I'd rather do that. But So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, for me, well, this is my birthday week, so I've been preparing.
Turn the fuck
Yeah,
up.
this is my birthday week this Thursday, so.
Coming up? Oh, okay.
How old are we gonna be?
28.
I said we.
You're gonna get is every bit drunk that you will this whole week today.
Yeah, so next
right
week
now.
we're going to have to make sure we do an extra bonus drink, and Taylor got to take
And
an
some
extra shot
edibles.
that episode.
Jesus.
So
And we're gonna bring some edibles.
Yeah.
I don't care like the edibles.
we're going to make sure you leave here nice and
Nice
celebratory.
and toasty.
So what I've been doing is I've been painting glasses. I've been practicing painting wine glasses, and then I made myself a birthday glass for myself. So yeah.
A chalice.
Yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing. Cause I'm gonna make us some shot glasses
Cool.
too. Cause yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking
like
of
us.
hobbies, I'm gonna start baking again. Not like I really,
Yeah, because we got some actual beef because of that. Because,
Yeah.
What?
we was on the off season last season. And she was posting all these pictures of all of these different
Baked goods,
pastries and
yeah.
stuff that she baked. And I'm just like,
Where the fuck was this?
where was this?
he said, I know you bringing something to the podcast, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I was highly upset. I was offended.
I'm upset now that I didn't know you baking. Now I'm just finding
She had
out.
black
I got-
bottoms and
Yeah,
all
cinnamon
types.
rolls.
Oh,
We did talk
wow.
about black bottoms when we first met. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We talked
So
about this.
I'm
You just as
working
appalled
on
as I am.
right now. I have in the works a red velvet bottom. A lot of people have. I never I wasn't big on red velvet last year. No, not the way I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
She said you had that flu shit.
But yeah, it's gonna
True,
be-
because with the red velvet,
I got
did
it
have
in the
was,
works. I'm
store-bought.
tweaking my recipe, get it just right, the right texture, the right everything. Put my little spin on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to use chocolate chips or white chocolate. I think white
Oh
chocolate chips would be
shit.
better. So,
Yeah.
I don't like the
definitely,
white word. I prefer Caucasian. It's like
European chocolate chips.
right, precisely. Caveman chocolate's like
But
no.
yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. So probably next week I'm gonna start back up baking.
That's your Baltimore coming out.
And I have my crock pot to the side because my husband's like, well, every time you post pictures of your dessert, people are like, is there weed in them? So maybe you should put some weed in some of them. I'm like, maybe. I do have a plug just in case, So maybe, maybe some edibles in the works too. We'll see.
Yes.
Got my crock pot ready, make some can of butter, Might die in the process.
My week was cool. I kind of went through a little sad, depressed phase earlier in the week because we all saw Endgame, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last the last month has been like terrible for me.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler
Ever
alert.
since
I
the
guess.
movie?
Yeah. So, because look, my man Iron Man died, and then what happened? Game of Thrones ended, which was my show.
And I heard a lot of people were not happy with
I wasn't
it.
really happy with the season either, but it's over, so it's just like
Yeah.
You know.
But they gonna have some spinoffs.
they are. But if it's I'm not even interested in the spinoffs as much because the way the show ended, it's just like
The show itself ended.
the whole series.
The
the
ended.
series ended.
So now they're gonna probably do some spinoffs, but if it's the same people that made the
Like The Walking Dead, they did like.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah.
spinoff.
The Walking Dead finally over?
no, it's on our season now.
They
but
about to like
that
the
show
way
was-
that show.
That's
is
one of them
kinda
shows
dragging
that
out.
should have ended. But
Then
won't
they-
go
then
away.
they kill Rick.
Dragging out.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't
Well,
die,
hold up.
but
I don't
they
know,
took him off.
watch
He's
it.
off the show
What's the fucking point? He was like the main character.
because he don't. I guess he didn't want to.
Because they don't care about main characters no more on shows. They just be killing
When they
main
killed,
characters.
when they
off.
killed Carl, I lost like what?
I heard a lot of people say it's about Walking Dead too. When you keep the show going for 2, it's like The Simpsons and
It's
Family
dry.
Guy.
But see, those
Kill
shows
it,
are
just
cool
kill
because
it,
they
put
go
it out
off
as
of
misery.
current events, whereas it's
Yeah.
like you can come up with some funny.
You would
know,
think
material.
so, but The Simpsons and Family Guy have been well, more so Family Guy.
I haven't really
Yeah.
seen that new
Like,
episode. of
it's-
Family
it's
Guy.
dying
I didn't even
off.
know they were still making
And
it.
Family
at this
Guy,
point,
yeah.
Seth MacFarlane, I feel like he wants it to end.
Yeah, I
But-
think he's over it.
I don't even think he do it.
I think he want to do like other shows because he
doesn't.
did that. He had that like little space show or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I didn't
Orville.
watch it,
Yeah.
but
Orville was pretty good.
he was trying. It seemed like he's trying to go and do other things. Are they making
American
another
Dad was
Ted?
always better than.
I
hope
love
not.
American Dad.
American Dad.
I didn't think American
Good
Dad was better than
morning,
Family Guy.
USA.
I did.
It was
American-
alright.
At first I didn't, but like in the later seasons of American Dad versus Family
The
Guy.
only episode that had me tripping on that show was when they did that Trapped in the Closet parody.
Oh
Ah.
yeah.
That had me
Yeah.
tripping.
You know, oddly enough, it was like one gag off of the show that drew me in. It was like back in like 2012 or something. Like Steve and
When they did the thing with the Genuine song.
no,
The
they
couches
were
and
like
shit,
they were
yeah.
gonna go climb Mount Kilimanjaro or some shit. I don't know, but like it was like a dad son bonding thing, and they were like driving across the country to go climb this mountain, and they were like in the desert. They stopped at this convenience store. And Steve goes, "Look, Dad, catch!" and throws this thing of cottage cheese at him, and it lands on his suit, and like just explodes. And because he's such a bitch, instead of just like wiping it off or getting mad about it, he's like, like, he's like,
I don't know.
For some reason, I'm like, oh, God, I need to start watching this show. So,
I just felt like none of them shows could compete with Family Guy because Family Guy was the original. Like the Cleveland show was.
No,
Cleveland
the
the
show.
Cleveland show sucked.
Yeah, the Cleveland show.
The only episode I like.
I just
they had
like
that
the
was
theme
Kanye.
song, and that was
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
That's
that was
what
my
Kanye
favorite part of the
was
show
like.
too. The Cleveland show.
Like
Yeah.
everything else was like,
American Dad was superior to me though. I loved it.
It was, to
Because
me.
they had an episode with CeeLo that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I
they
think
had-
I
they did a
got
lot.
something like
They
that.
did a
I always
lot
saw
with
like little bits and pieces
And
of it. I
Steve
never
was
watched
hilarious.
those.
That nigga really
he can sing,
Yeah.
right? the B12 shit,
Yeah.
the boy group. My husband listens to that song like it's an anthem. Like, girl, you need a shot of B12.
He got one song where he was singing called "Daddy's Gone." That shit a classic.
Daddy's good.
Oh yeah, I remember that song.
song. That's my shit.
And they had their shirts in
Yeah,
the row that
they had that fake ass and shit.
Daddy's good.
Oh wow.
The
Yeah, it's
Christmas
fucking
when he was singing, bad, bad, bad.
And there was one place he was singing the national anthem. And, Stan got mad as shit because he was singing it real flamboyantly. He's like, "Oh, say, can you see?" And he's like dancing and shit. He had a leotard. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I love that show. It's so stupid.
Yeah. And Klaus is hilarious.
And Roger.
I think we postponed this shot long enough.
I was trying to drag it as long as possible.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, drink of the day is Grand. Oh, I know we had this before, but I don't think it was this
I
kind.
feel like I'm about to get a shot at the doctor. Like you just like preparing.
Right.
I feel like this nigga need to be on a coin or something.
Like you try not to look when you get the needle or whatever. It's just like.
Told you, bro.
He like he belong on a penny or a quarter or something.
He does.
All right.
A
Well,
50-cent piece.
to Memorial Day and maybe being off or maybe taking off, however you need to do.
Shout out to all the best adopted country. Respect. I wouldn't do it, but somebody has to.
I'm still postponing it. Okay.
Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
I didn't spit.
It tastes like Roundup.
That shit tastes like soap. I do not like that.
Oh my goodness, my chest.
Oh, fuck. My mouth is watering. Oh.
I know. That's what I got.
Hey,
My mouth was like, no, get that out of here. They don't belong.
All right, that gets a 2.
It's like their
One-
body's
one
defense
minute.
reaction.
It tastes like throw up.
-1.
It tastes like throw up. It tastes like the aftertaste of Earl.
Yeah, like your throat feel like you just vomited.
Yeah.
Ew.
My
Oh,
tongue
fuck.
got all worried. Like,
My
no, get this off me.
My ears are hot.
Mine too.
Right.
Mine are actually clogging.
Yeah, like, yo, that's
What
crazy
the
how our
fuck?
body reacted to this.
I'm like starting to produce mucus and shit. Like
Right.
my body didn't like that at all.
I had to wipe that off my
If you
tongue.
got a cold, you can drink this. It'll help.
Knock that shit right out.
Oh
Jesus.
fuck!
The shot faces for that gonna be
Fixing
crazy.
nothing on old granddad.
Then my spit got too thick. Like
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm glad we got that out of the way and didn't wait.
Yeah. Because I would have hate to had to end that on this note. But with the drink of the day, we had old granddad, and for the busy making drinks segment, we had I almost forgot
you
about
sound
that.
like
It was
you're in
that bad.
pain.
We had the Park Heights Punch, which old granddad was used to make, and it's not as bad as the shot itself. But with no further ado, we're gonna go ahead and flip it over to
All right.
The busy
So
making.
today, I'm gonna be making Park Heights Punch.
Hard.
It's gonna be the most ratchet shit you ever drink. All right. So first, we're starting with Old Granddad Bonded Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's 100 proof.
Nice about that old granddad. I don't think that.
That's what I'm
was his thing.
saying. We had old granddad
Great.
one time. I
It
think.
is great. We're gonna have to drink it straight, you know. But
Straight.
it's
Okay.
100
Ah,
proof,
we gotta get a shot
50%
of that.
alcohol. It is overproof.
Mm.
I like my overproof alcohols, you know.
100% like dark
And with
Everglades.
that,
50% alcohol.
with that, I'll be mixing thought juice. So strawberry Ritas.
The thought juice.
I like the readers. I'm not a thought.
Ugh.
We're all thoughts
You must
today.
be.
This hurt my stomach already.
Alizé,
Oh no, my stomach.
You
Yes.
probably ratchet.
Ratchet,
Yeah, we want to do ratchet over here.
Mad Dog 2020.
Now I know why this is Park Heights.
Okay, yeah.
Look at all this red shit.
You know that
Red
And
dot.
Sprite.
Y'all know MD don't stand for Mad Dog.
It stands for Mogan David or something.
Yeah, some weird. Yeah.
Mogan David. Sounds like a Scottish gentleman.
Yo.
So,
I'm
these
glad
are
I'm
all
off tomorrow.
the components of Park Heights Punch. The most ratchet shit you'll
I'm
ever
definitely
drink.
falling out.
Oh, damn, I
She's
know.
teasing why she's saying it. Like, told y'all leave her
I
down.
can't call out.
So,
I look for reasons to call out. So if I work tomorrow, I'm like, yeah.
I really can't call out
I don't
now.
have
It's
enough
like,
weed.
That doesn't like you just was like.
I got.
I gotta like set a good example and shit now,
Whole
so I
time they
can't call
trying to
out.
test me.
I don't think I can. Ooh.
And then that
You could eat the other one.
Right.
I can bring some so you can taste them.
What, edibles?
Yeah, bring that cake since you're the only one who didn't try it.
Sheesh.
Or the Rice
eat it.
Krispie
I
treat.
can't confirm nor deny that I will part.
Right.
Ow.
Girl, you
That
strong.
sounded like it hurt.
It did.
You gonna cut your
You better
gum.
get yourself a nose.
Wait for
This is gonna be cut out. Yo, like, this is crazy.
Hold on, it's not a rip
Everybody
thing. You just
is
take it and rip.
No, it's not perforated at all. It's like, you gotta,
That's that word.
That's because
Yeah.
old granddad. It wasn't nothing perforated back then.
there's a cork in it, okay? There's like a cork and shit, you know?
Wow.
I would
know?
say this
I
for
feel
hood.
like this is about to be terrible.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can't get that.
I'm probably not that much stronger than you. So.
There's also a cork in the
Like, kept me
Alizé.
outside
So
doing
I guess
my
ratchet
admin
drinks come with a cork and a twist top
Yes.
combo. It's like a staple of the ratchet
A
drink.
twerk.
It's gonna make that sound.
Oh yeah, both of them got that.
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
I like that sound. Oh shit, Jesus.
Oh, is it strong?
Yes.
Oh, oh no.
You get that little.
I think we had a different. I don't think the one we had was 100.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
We gotta look through our pictures, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
It's kind of like
Let me
eating
see.
or something.
Erkin
Oh, you
juice.
just want to pop the cork again?
Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing it.
all right.
Yeah.
It smelled like a burp after you've been drinking a lot.
Ew.
Like after you've been
no.
drinking a lot, it smelled like one of those
Prentice.
burps.
I'm sorry. I was
She's trying to get to work.
also subconsciously doing that. I'm sorry.
All right, so Death. We're gonna take about half a bottle of Death.
At the bottom.
Yeah, we might not need half. Let's see.
Oh, we want to take a shot of that?
Yep.
Yes, sir. We wouldn't be busy doing nothing if we didn't take a shot.
All right. We don't need half. You know, let's kind of pussyfoot a little bit. No.
It's Sunday. Why not?
All right. So we got that.
The Lord's Day.
We're gonna go in with our
Holy water.
Walking David or Mad Dog, as the
Mad Dog.
as the old heads call it.
As the black community affectionately named it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that smells good. It smells like
Of course.
it smells like my childhood.
Yeah, like, of course. It's Mad
Have you
Dog.
ever had like 99 banana?
No.
Yes.
99, any 99 fruit drink? They
I
are
have.
delicious.
They really are. Okay.
I think by the time I found out what that was, I was already past
Yeah,
like.
half and half.
Smells like Crip walking on the block on a Sunday morning. All
Doesn't
right.
that come in the blue or no?
It does.
Really is.
Okay.
Alizé coming down.
Alizé. Oh, ooh, why does that smell like chemicals?
Oh.
Is.
Passion fruit and cranberry flavor.
Passion.
Premium French vodka. I've never read so many lies. Let's see.
So I'm like legitimately afraid.
Don't try to leave it. That was she be smiling when she be trying to poison us.
These is all the drinks that I've kind of stayed away from in my upcoming. Except the Rita.
Strawberry.
Everybody likes the Rita.
I have long nails, so can. Not really. I think I got it. Figured it
You're a
out.
strong, independent black woman. You
Y'all
got
be
this.
seeing how they be doing them
Smells like-
unnecessarily
it smells
extravagant
good.
nails. Like it was one girl, she had a
Oh, yeah.
Oreo and she had milk inside
Yes,
of her
I
nails.
love watching those videos.
I'm just like, yo, who? How?
Yes.
One girl had like teeth. Her nails was like
Yes,
teeth.
I saw that one
This
too.
Mad Dog
I
is
done seen
pretty
all
good.
of them.
Yeah.
I
And
was like,
then
I
we're
would
gonna
pay to
go
see her
in
try to open the can.
Top it off with Sprite. There we go.
The only thing I can
Dirty
identify.
Sprite.
It's bearded.
Park Heights Punch.
That's
Yes.
it? That's all the Sprite you gonna put in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
She got
liquor.
half of everything.
That's all liquor though. We
Half of
That's right.
every drink.
Let's
This
give
Mad
it
Dog is
a
really good.
What are you
give it a
doing?
nice
I tasted it. I just
give it a nice, twirl or whatnot. Don't need too much, just enough to get the alcohol off the bottom.
This Mad Dog is good. Y'all should try it.
Incorporate
Twirling.
everything else,
We need to get a stick on that. The busy doing nothing spoon.
We do.
I know we did. Yeah, you're right.
And then go ahead and put that in there. Who wants
Mass
first
marketing.
drink?
I do. I'm
Yeah,
excited
I'm
about
glad
it.
you signed up because I was just like, ugh.
It's that red stuff.
Enjoy your Park Heights Punch.
She poured you a whole cup. That wasn't even a taste amount.
All right.
Smells
Do
good.
or die
Right?
now.
It smells really good.
Is this a recipe you?
I
Came
really
up with-
I really was like running late coming here, just grab shit.
Oh. It does smell good. I guess
It smells better than it tastes.
Oh.
But it's not nasty. You can taste the liquor, but it's not like, oh, it's like,
All right.
interesting.
Let me see now.
Interesting.
I'm definitely drinking alcohol. I'm not sure how much.
It's
but
not
Oh, I
bad.
smell it.
It's actually not
The
bad.
smells extra
It
sweet.
tastes like jungle juice.
It does.
That's
Oh,
what it is. Well, that's what it is.
I got a little something extra in there.
Oh,
Let's
a
get
piece
that.
of plastic. I tried to rinse the cup, so.
It do taste like jungle juice.
I like it.
You're biased. You made it.
It's
You are its creator.
not too sweet though. It smells
It's
sweeter
not too
than
sweet.
it is.
It's not. It doesn't taste too alcohol overbearing. It's mixed well.
You know what? It would taste better if it were like in a slushy form. If this were
Yeah, I
a
think
slushy,
so.
it would
I
be
think
perfect.
so,
That'd be the
too.
perfect
You
vehicle
had
for
more
this.
juice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no juice.
The Alizé is the
I don't
juice,
know if you
basically.
noticed.
Or some Sprite.
Would you like extra Sprite in yours?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But the
No, I'm fine.
it's good.
I can pour the rest of the Sprite in here.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, it's a decent.
Because
mix.
after you drink one cup, you'll probably be like, oh, this doesn't taste like anything.
Right.
Yeah, you should be fucked up.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like your chest is a little warm.
I think
You
I
know,
got some hair.
Yeah.
Got some hair sprouting.
chest is definitely warm right now. Warm with an H in the front. Warm.
Quite warm.
So I'd give this. You should give it a 3. It's a
I give
3.
it about a 3.5.
Yeah, I agree. 3.
Sip it and inhale, like through your mouth.
What?
Drink it and go.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with these cups. I think Sam's was trying to kill us. this
Okay,
time
because
around.
there's like hairs and
hairs. No, it's probably pieces of plastic.
oh, it's a cat hair. It's from my shirt probably.
Oh, I don't have a cat, so
I
that's
have
not right.
I have 2 cats. So,
All right.
I'll give it a strong 3.
Give it 3.
I give
3.
I give it about a 3.5.
It's not my best, but definitely gets you fucked up.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this is
definitely.
the-
yeah,
that's-
If we
This
go
is the
by our
turn up.
scale we've been using, flavor, a 3. Strength. It's probably gonna be a 5 in the strength department.
Yeah.
It smelled good.
The
when it was all
aroma,
together.
yes, is definitely.
All mixed together is good.
It's
That
definitely
old
smell
granddad
fire.
smelled like burp.
Taste is
Smell like
probably about a
gas.
3, 2.5.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's,
3.
it has the word Park Heights in the name, so you don't expect too much.
Yeah, you can't expect quality.
But, you know, it doesn't, at least it doesn't taste like there's cigarette butts in it, which is
And I don't feel like I'm gonna fight anybody after this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
Might have
Jewtown,
sex.
Park Heights.
Jewtown.
No, I don't know about Jewtown.
Because
It's
they don't
like-
want to fight.
It's your stuck up aunt that lives in Park Heights, not far
Like
from
she don't use food
from
stamps.
the McDonald's on Cold Spring Lane.
Right before it gets to the Jewish part.
Okay.
Like where the plaza is like the middle point, so right
Yeah.
that other side of the plaza.
Okay. Okay, I give it that. That half of Park Heights.
So Park Heights punch, it'll get you drunk. You'll be
Heights-
fucking
Park
fat
Heights
girls in no
Falstaff.
time.
Yeah.
Falstaff punch.
This is hold on, let's get a picture of everything because I don't think I got a picture of everything.
All right,
I think
well,
the end of my did.
this has been the Busy Making Drinks segment. We got our Park Heights punch.
Oh, false.
Go ahead and get back.
How much did the bottle cost?
They're 25 and like 70 something cents.
Was that everything together or just?
Oh no. Everything together was like
Oh, wait, are we back?
$57. Yeah,
We
we're
might,
back.
Oh.
yeah, you probably put all of this in there. You
Yeah,
might
we can
as
edit
well.
See, this would have been at the end normally.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of the way 'cause I don't want to think
I
about
don't
that
want to do
anymore.
that again. I do not want to do
That was
that.
traumatizing. It was traumatizing.
I don't want to think about that
The,
again.
the punch is cool. I can tolerate the punch.
Yeah.
And look at that nigga face. He like, yeah,
He
this-
looked like he got
Yeah.
like, you tried so
Yeah,
that straight, didn't you?
yeah,
You
y'all
like-
crazy.
He got
for
a you like Krabby Patties, don't you? Square face like,
Granddad.
y'all like granddad, don't you?
nah.
Fuck you.
Granddad was touching on the kids or something because this is not. This is
Yeah,
not okay.
that's some sick. All right, well,
You
What the
guys
fuck
are
do
looking
bonded even means?
bonded?
I don't know. I don't know. BDSM.
They had to wring out the wood in the barrel to get every drop out.
Probably made like a
Bonded
blood
to
pad or
the-
something to make
I
this
don't know.
disgusting.
Yeah, somebody did a blood donation, whatever you call it. Where you do the little thing where they slit their hand and whatever it's called.
I want
Something fucked up happened in production.
Yeah.
We didn't say that.
So in our week off, I noticed we had a lot of conversations going on about the new.
Topic.
So in our week off, we had a lot of talks going on with the abortion laws that were passed in Georgia and Alabama. I wanted to say Arkansas for a second, but Alabama.
Arkansas.
So yeah, I'll let y'all
Can I tell y'all Taylor gay?
Why?
Because she got a picture of her and her boyfriend and her. I'm just hating.
Yeah, what?
I'm gonna cuss my girl out when I get in the house.
Look, cause you don't got no.
I'm like, why you not my screensaver?
Because my screen.
Why you not my screen?
My screen saver.
She's like, what are you talking about? Like, shut up.
You sound like my husband saying that shit. He's like, why you keep
Okay.
staring at me? You gay.
I call my girlfriend gay all the time. It's just because, you know, I'm
my
a
girl on
man.
my home screen, but my lock screen is something different.
It's because I'm a man. I can't express myself without calling her gay. So I'm like, you gay.
Lock screen,
You don't
like
love me.
Megan Thee Stallion or something, and then
You ready?
It's the real me on the inside of my phone.
That's just my facade. I like hoes, but not really.
we really got off topic.
Right.
I was
Back
gonna
to
let
the
y'all.
abortions.
I was gonna let y'all
Back
talk
to the-
first about the
back to the
abortion thing, 'cause-
Smortions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the abortion the
That old granddad was something else. That's all. I know.
yeah, I'm hot.
Right, I'm
I had to
hot
take
as
my
shit
hat
right
off. I'm
now.
put my hat back on.
I'm hot from
feel
that.
It's like the edibles all over again.
It's
Something just super
from that
strong just
shot.
derail everything.
But you said Alabama
And Georgia.
and Georgia and other states.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Women,
states.
you said 8 weeks.
If you're 8 weeks, I think, into the pregnancy or whatever, it is illegal to get the abortion procedure, and then you said
They're
like,
charging doctors 99 years if they perform the procedure, which is fucking nuts.
And this is in Alabama, right? That's the one in Alabama.
Yeah.
Because it's like different laws that have to do with abortion and like coming up around the country.
My thing is, where's Alabama on the map? Like, who cares about
Yes.
Alabama? Like, I mean,
what is Alabama?
I feel for the women, but like,
I feel
Alabama
like
is
the
such an
most
insignificant state.
poverty-stricken
Yeah.
place,
Like-
and like it's like a third world country within America. Like it's crazy.
I seen like a meme and they said that it's crazy that the population, nobody wants to be in Alabama so bad that they forcing people to have kids.
That is true. Only thing I know that came from Alabama was Rich Boy.
And the team, the football team, the Crimson Tide.
Oh yeah, they college team is.
They're
Yeah.
nice. Well, like, it's crazy because I keep saying women's posts like it shouldn't be men, the feminists and all that bullshit. But I don't think it should be the government's place to step in and say you shouldn't have an abortion. I'm not gonna go into the sexist opinion because I think everybody has the right to their own opinion. But I don't think the government should be like police and shit like that.
No,
it's more
think
important
so.
shit going on.
Yeah.
No, and it's like you got to think about all the different reasons. Like, oh, this woman was raped and she.
Oh yeah. They said like even with rape that don't matter. That's crazy. Like
You got it. They said they tried to create some type of actual not guidelines, but like lines within like what is considered rape. Like I think it was some state. Is it New Orleans or
what's considered
Louisiana
rape?
or one of them states?
Somebody
One of them states,
they
or
dicking
it
you
was
without
North
your
Carolina.
permission?
It was North Carolina. They had I saw a thing where they actually tried to lay out the rules of sex. They was like, once the act of sex has started, you cannot withdraw consent. So basically,
Oh yeah, I saw something.
yeah.
Like that recently.
So basically, like if you decided you wanted to have sex with somebody, once you start, you can't be like, oh no, stop. Never
Well,
mind.
I
Like,
mean, okay.
that's understandable.
I
It's
get it
to a degree,
but
but-
you got to think about different situations. Like some people have like you meet these people on like OkCupid and shit. You don't know they got some weird fucked
that's
up
still a thing?
kink. It is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Cupid,
Or
Plenty of
Tag,
Fish,
right.
Tinder.
Right. Somebody has some
Yeah.
fucked up kink they fail to tell you about because they know you might not be into that shit. Y'all be in the during the act of sex, they just start punching you in the head
Oh,
or some shit.
shit.
Like
That's a
at
thing.
that point, can I pull the
That
wait a
is a
minute,
thing.
bitch? Now
That is a
that
thing.
this is
Yeah.
officially rape now because I don't want to have
So
sex
that's
with
not
you.
even rape. That's a fight.
Yeah,
Like
'cause-
somebody start punching you in the head.
Or they like just have
But
a
that's
candle
not-
on the side of the bed and just pour hot ass.
I
bread
was
Yeah,
on
like
it.
what if
I
that's what
heard
they
that
into?
doesn't hurt.
It don't. But I never experienced like
I heard
it doesn't feel that bad.
Oh.
We had like these massage oil candles.
Or they like
and stuff
start
like that.
putting a lighter to a giant gummy bear and pouring hot.
Oh,
That's a little.
Wasn't
yeah,
that
like what?
And it was like I licked it off, but bitch, you just put molten candy on my back.
You burnt me.
Like, the sex is over. The vagina is dry. That's the point, right?
I dated a woman who she like basically suggested I punch her in her rib while we was having sex.
What type of-
I couldn't do
Did you
that.
do it?
No, because I was like, I panicked when a girl told me to choke her in sex before, so like punching her.
That's standard.
Yeah,
but-
right.
I mean,
Now
that's
that I'm
become-
I'm pushing
yeah.
30, yeah, but like when at 16, a girl saying choke me like.
And you're like,
I'm not balling
I'm
my
not
fist up
trying
while I'm.
to kill
And like she
Yeah.
said, she like, yeah, like you know, sometimes you can like punch me in my rib a little bit, like a little. I was like, what?
how did you even get?
I was just like, yeah, that's what I was thinking like that would fuck my whole
Right,
stroke
and
up.
it's just body blow.
What,
Yeah, body blow.
what type of life is she living that she has to get off by getting punched in the rib?
I don't know, but like this came out, but like one time she was performing oral sex.
So far off from abortion, bro.
We'll talk about that in the later segment. So let's talk about that in the later segment. But the abortions, because well, it's kind of on the same thing because you have to have sex to make babies. But
Touche. You don't have to punch somebody in the ribs though.
I mean, if that's what they into, if they don't get off, if you can't nut until you punch somebody, that's part of it.
Yeah.
But I digress.
But yeah, I mean,
Let's start over. Reset. Abortions.
it's just all around fucked up. Because as somebody who personally, like, when I get pregnant, it's like my entire body rejects. Like, it's like my body is allergic to the child in a way. Because, like, my blood, I got a blood condition that just, like, it just fucks everything up.
Treats the baby like a infection.
In a way, right? So it's like, I can't keep anything down. I get hypermesis, GARD, or whatever the fuck.
I don't even know what
I
that
went
is.
down the wrong pipe.
And I
Oh.
and I have a blood clotting condition, so it's like my leg, I get a blood clot. It's like my whole body just like, I turn to an 80-year-old woman. It's fucked up.
Mm.
I remember like getting pregnant when I was 18, and my doctor got upset with me because she said, I told you not to get pregnant. Were you taking your birth control? Because she said, she had to
Absolutely not if I'm pregnant.
she had to switch her birth control up and everything because like the blood clotting condition came up and like some tests. She called me, said stop taking it immediately, and I'm like,
Do you have sickle cell or something?
no, I have factor V thrombosis, which is like
Okay.
when certain factors are introduced in the body, it can cause you to clot, right? So in my case, being a woman is fucked up. If my estrogen levels spike or certain hormones spike, I get blood clots. So of course, becoming pregnant, estrogen is
going to skyrocket.
Yeah, so they put me on estrogen birth control, and she called me and said, you have to stop taking that immediately. You got a risk for a stroke. And I'm like,
wow.
Okay, why? Like,
Damn.
And she told me what was going on. You have to stop taking it. You got a risk for a stroke, this, and this. Okay, cool. 5 months later, pregnant. And she sat me down and she said, you have to terminate this pregnancy. And I'm like, why?
I have to?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then 2 weeks later, I come back sick as a fucking dog, can barely stand. And she said, well, this is why I told you to terminate. So I will give you the option. You can continue, and there's a chance that you might not survive till the end of this pregnancy, or you can terminate. Now, in that case, because I'm not the only person that has this condition, in that case, are you then forced by law to have this baby, and either you die, or the baby dies, or you both die?
Right.
Or you just go to prison. You can die in prison. Like,
right. Right.
It's just weird. Like,
right. Then they got this law, and they got this law in Atlanta now that if you have a miscarriage, you can be investigated.
Oh yeah, this girl might be looking at like 20-something years in jail for having a miscarriage.
Yeah.
Miscarriages are.
They're very common.
They're extremely common. Last year,
common.
It was like a year and a half ago. At the same time, my cousin was pregnant, her best friend was pregnant, my best friend was pregnant, I was pregnant, all 4 of us. And then another friend was pregnant, and her mom was pregnant.
Y'all fertile? The fuck?
I mean, the older you get, the easier it becomes.
So that's 6 people pregnant, including me.
Take notes.
4 of us had miscarriages. So her mother had a miscarriage. Well, she's older, so my friend had a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage. My best friend had a miscarriage. Only my cousin and her best friend carried to full term. And I'm like, what the? Is it in the water? Like, what the fuck?
It just happens. I had a miscarriage before, too. It's like, it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah,
and even the doctor, when you ask the doctor, you can be in tears and say, what did I do wrong? What happened? I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I did everything.
It be having you emotional as fuck,
I took my prenatals. And the doctor and I know it's fucked up for them because they have to sit there and they have to tell you where there's no way of telling, even when you were in the middle of a miscarriage, there's no way I could have told you why you're miscarrying. It just happens.
For me, I'm a conspiracy theorist. So I feel like the doctors are plotting against black women about having babies because it seemed like it's not a documentary, but a lot of black women speak out vocally about how they get mistreated and like don't get the same kind of care when they're pregnant that white women get.
I heard about that too.
Okay.
But my I guess if you call it a conspiracy theory is on the other end of the spectrum because I feel like white babies are not being born at the rate that they need to.
They're not.
So that's why they're trying to incorporate all these laws to be like you can't have miscarriage or you can't have abortions or miscarriages because we need, especially in Alabama, we need
genetic annihilation. That's a
I
fear.
can say this, right? One of the top reasons for and this is why doctors cannot pinpoint it because this is not something a doctor can test for. It's not possible. Even if they have leftover pregnancy tissue, they cannot test for this, right? Well, maybe they could, but by the time you come in, you already passed the pregnancy. And most women not going to offer to, volunteer for you to use their pregnancy material to test on it anyway. Right. But anyway, the top reason for miscarriages are at the moment of like conception, right? So you start out as a cell, right? And then it divides to 2, then it divides into 4, then to 8, then over and over again. You start to develop chromosomes from the minute you start developing and dividing into all these different cells, right? If you develop too many or too little chromosomes, the body will reject the pregnancy. It's like the animal kingdom. Like in the wild, you want to weed out any weaknesses.
Because
they kill their
retarded babies. I don't want to use the word retarded, but
who's they?
Like any animal.
So, and then if you notice. Like cattle, if a cow
that is true, though, I guess
or a sheep or a deer has like a baby with one eye, it's a cyclops, that baby is born still. It's a stillborn baby. Baby was born with like a 5th leg. It's born still. It's a stillborn baby.
And even if it's born still, they kill it themselves. They like eat it or do something.
Yeah, even if it is born alive, they'll probably kill it anyway. Or it won't. Even if they do nothing to kill it, it won't survive for a few days. It dies. That's like the natural. It's like natural selection automatically kills it off. It's like the genetic gene pool weeding out any weaknesses.
Or the just creature itself would kill it.
So miscarriages are usually due to some type
natural
of
selection.
Natural selection.
Okay.
And that's like a lot of people like overlook that now because a lot of people that would have been weeded out due to natural selection. Like, we have all the medical and technical know-how to keep those people alive, right? But if we had to fend for ourselves without technology and all that stuff in the wild, there would be no handicapped people. There would be no mentally retarded people, anything like that, because natural selection
would have already filtered them out.
They would have died in nature, or we would have probably eliminated them for less of a headache.
Right. They would have been left behind in the back of the herd, like how elephants and like cattle do. The sickest, weakest, and oldest, and all that. They are in the back of the herd because you're gonna pick them off first. Natural selection. The three-legged fox. You're gonna get picked off by something bigger than you because you don't have you can't run as fast as a normal fox. But yeah, so it's like natural selection starts from the moment of conception and it just continues after birth. In the case of a miscarriage, it just happened before birth,
So it's almost like mercy in a way.
Yeah, and it's like anything, and if you make it past that point of natural selection and you have any like chromosomal issues and you make it to full term, you might be born stillborn. Or
autistic or something.
Right, or you're born and you have special needs of some sort, you're handicapped or something. But a lot of people that have stillborn babies, it's the same thing. That baby, there was some sort of chromosomal issue. So, yeah.
I never seen it from that
was very enlightening. My position was simple. And I know, like you said, a lot of the controversy was like due to like women saying men shouldn't have an opinion on whatever. And to a degree, I agree. I agree. To a degree, I agree. But
my feet are hard to have on slide.
Yeah, I took my socks off. I took my shoes off. I'm gonna take my socks off, but they with my feet.
The thing that people was all in uproar about, like, oh, you shouldn't be able, like. But my thing is, if I'm not directly involved with this conceived child, I don't care what women do with their bodies, with their fetus or cells or whatever it is. Like, I don't care. Like, if you decide you want to get an abortion because you just don't want to have a baby, like they was trying to say, let's only leave it for rape victims and whatever. I don't care if you wasn't raped. You could have had consensual sex and just decided, like, I just don't want to have this baby. Exactly. I don't care.
I don't give
a fuck. So it's like the societal thing is one thing, right? There are always been people who judge, whatever. You can give a fuck or you cannot. But there are people like lawmakers that are clapping back at people who are like, well, you can't tell me what to do with my body with, well, you should be more responsible with blah, 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 blah. Like,
I don't think lawmakers should tell anybody about being
responsible. And my thing is this, you can have a condom, you can be taking oral contraceptive,
everything you need to do,
and you can still get pregnant.
Right, because nothing is 100% guaranteed.
So, I'm the woman, I'm on oral contraceptives. I took a Plan B.
What the fuck is an oral contraceptive? We take a pill, okay.
Yeah.
I took a Plan B, wore a condom, and we had like spermicidal lube. But some fucking how, this motherfucker and his marching ass niggas.
Yeah, that super sperm.
I get pregnant anyway. And I can't have a baby right now. I did everything right. I can't have a baby. I can't afford it. Whatever the case may be, this nigga not gonna do nothing. He not gonna help me with this baby. I haven't talked to him in a month. He won't answer my calls. I'm gonna have to get an abortion. Oh well, you should have did it. You should have did this right. You should.
Like they trying to punish you.
You shouldn't have had sex if you didn't want to have a baby.
Punish you for
who says that now? Like who's actually
hypocrites? Because you fuck all the time.
Right.
What the hell? Fuck all the time without the intention of having a kid, but I did it. And I'm somehow the gross person.
Maybe that was God. Like, wait a minute, hold up now. I got something to say.
Maybe this baby was meant to be here. Listen, I am not mom material. Okay, I need to abort this baby. All right.
For me, I'm pro-life. Like, me and my girlfriend, we had this conversation. If you get pregnant, we're gonna do what we have to do. But it's ultimately her choice. So, but I told her I would support her in whatever choice she make. If I so happen not to pull out and whatever.
My opinion, the way I see it is the decision for a child to go through its actual, birthing stages or whatever is 70% up to the woman, 30% up to the dude. Because, like, if you really think about it,
it's really the woman doing all the work.
Right. They have to go through that whole thing. Like, a dude can have sex with one woman one day, she go through a 9-month pregnancy, and the next day he decides he want to hit something else, and she has to go through that whole same process.
So I will say I'm pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice.
I'm
pro-choice.
not against you getting an abortion in the early terms, but
I don't care when you decide.
Yeah, that's your business.
Late term abortions, I am wholeheartedly against that.
I'm on the
Because
side.
I've heard of like people doing late term
Like
doctors
stab
doing
the
late.
baby in the head or something.
Yeah, they do
like,
late term abortions. The baby is born alive, and you like just snip the neck to kill it.
No.
At that point, it's a murder.
That's murder.
Like, that's murder. It was a living being, and you killed it out of the womb.
And the only thing I can say is, why did you wait that long?
Why did you wait that?
Yeah.
That's why they have certain laws, like the heartbeat laws, when you have, once you start hearing the heartbeat.
If it has a heartbeat,
You
then
start
I'm
getting
being
a heartbeat
offense.
early. Like I was like 9 weeks pregnant.
you
and the
hear
baby was
heart-
just like a little cluster. And
You
it had
hear
a
a heartbeat starting at 6 weeks, so like that's real early. You don't learn. You don't really know that you're pregnant until around 5 or 6 weeks. Honestly,
I still
didn't know
hold
that.
the position
Yeah.
of I don't care. Like not like I don't care.
I'm
like
with you. I'm in the same boat.
if it's not my child and I have no connection to this, I don't care what the next woman is doing with whatever she's about to push out. Like you do whatever you want to do. If you decide,
it's her choice.
if you decide at 7.5, I don't even know if it's possible, but 7.5 months that you don't want to have a baby.
oh hell no.
I don't know if that's possible,
Yes.
but
that
That's
baby
way too
can be
late.
born. At
but
full term at that
if you
point.
decide that you
I was
don't
born
want to have
7
that
months,
baby,
so yeah.
do whatever you want to
Dang,
do.
Press.
Like,
Put it
because
like that.
everybody says give the baby up for adoption, but how many foster kids is there in the world going around that has not been
Right.
adopted?
Growing up in foster kids are really, it's not like the end all be all. It's not the perfect situation for kids to be in, because a lot of times people doing foster care for the money.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
And then they send the kid back.
So it's
and
like they always say give the baby up for adoption, but that's a whole different,
Yeah,
more
that's
complicated
that's
process in and of
mhm.
itself. Like, I don't, if the baby's not born, like you didn't push the baby out already, then whatever you decide you want to do is
your
not my business. Especially if it's not my business. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not tripping about that. Like, my problem is I think people be so worried about what other people are doing
Yeah.
with their private selves and all that stuff.
We
Like,
had a
if you decide you want to abort a baby after however many months,
They worry
I
about
don't
the
care.
money. They worry about.
we have a Baltimore club mix like, hey, I'm a big girl now. This is my pussy. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Everybody shouldn't be given that
And
permission.
I completely agree. I mean, it's your body, it's your choice to do what you want to do after you have that. Like once
It
you're pregnant.
is, but there are certain people.
There are certain people that probably shouldn't be in that realm of possibly having children.
Some people should be sterilized. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
I feel as
can
though it
agree.
should be a law for if a dude like has more than 2 kids, he not married or he not shit and he not taken care of, he should be fixed.
Okay, well,
Sterilize
yeah.
them.
I did
If
see a
it's a
post that
chick
said
out
something like
here
if a dude is on
having
child
kids,
support by multiple women,
She
he
having
should-
kids.
should get
by, like,
sterilized.
she got like hella baby fathers, and she don't do shit for these kids.
I think that woman
She
should be
just sit back,
sterilized.
but sterilize.
Any
them.
chick after 2 different baby fathers, I would agree should be sterilized.
I mean, it's people out here with a lot of baby fathers, but they still take care of their kids.
Right. If you, but
So,
you got,
like-
but you have the couch potato also. They just sit on the
Yeah.
couch all day doing nothing,
The
drinking.
more babies
and
they have, the
smoking,
more
and
the
y'all
more they
better
know
not
they
be
get.
upstairs
Right.
jumping on that fucking bed.
We were just talking about that in I was volunteering earlier, and he just was like the dude Derry just was like talking about how he feels as though that welfare should be like it should be a screening process where you have to fill out applications just like with unemployment where you have to do certain things to maintain it because it's creating a system where
I
people
thought it
just
was. Is that they don't do that?
I thought it
I'm
was.
not sure.
It's probably not regulated.
It's not regulated like unemployment is. Unemployment, they be on your ass. Because
Yeah.
when I was getting unemployment, they was on my ass like, hey,
Yeah,
you
these
didn't
classes,
send in your email for this
Yeah.
week that you look at the jobs you look for. And I think it should be like that because it will really get people off the dependency. But back to my conspiracy theorists, they want people to be dependent on the system because if they're not dependent on the system, then they can't control them. But I digress.
And they ain't getting money.
You're right.
Yeah,
some
that's
type
true.
of way.
This is what we pay into.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not complaining too much because I be buying people food stamps. I mean, I wish I could get food stamps. That little orange
That's
card
50
would
cents on
change
the
my
dollar.
life. What?
But-
That little orange.
Man, I applied for food stamps. This niggas only gave me $16.
What do you get with $16?
What the
Right.
a month? What the
Right,
fuck?
right.
They should've just told you no.
I'd rather them send me an email with a middle finger.
They should have told you no. Like,
Right,
$16.
that's
They're like
terrible.
3 Everfreshes.
We can't get food stamps.
Oh
But
man.
I would like go. What is it? When I used to live downtown, I would go to the Save a Lot in my area and just like wait, and not wait.
Yeah, because people show
But
up.
people would show up like on certain days and like, yo, you want some food stamps?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
fucking right, Jerry. Come on.
I give you 100 for 200. What's up? Let me call them right now in front of me. So I can
And they
know
would
that's when
they
to
would
fuck.
never walk up to white people. They would just say, "What's up, my brother? Hey, sister. Yeah, Black Power. You want these food stamps?
Yeah.
You know I do. I don't even know why you asked
Right.
me. Just tell me the price.
Fuck them kids.
I
Don't
think-
eat the food stamps."
And that's how, but that's how I feel though, and that's probably why I'm extreme pro-choice. It's just like, yo, I don't care. Like,
It has nothing to do with you. That's
I'm in that exact
life.
same
Yeah.
boat. That's like I don't give a fuck about what another woman do because me and my girl had a conversation. You and your girl probably had a conversation. It's like we know what's gonna happen if that situation come up, so we're prepared for it.
Right.
For everybody else, like I don't give a fuck about nobody else because that's not my kid. I don't have to raise that. I don't have to make the choice. So that's between them and God and whatever else.
and if
We
you
had
really want to think about it, we already overpopulated.
Thanos.
Yeah.
So
I'm
so
with
like, we
Thanos.
already
Like,
overpopulated.
My husband and I, we had like a scare last month, and I was like
Those scares
18
be
days
hard.
late. I don't know how that happened.
God damn.
Your heart be
18
like-
days,
18
it just never,
days.
I
I
kept
wouldn't
getting all
be able
these
to sleep.
tests. I got
I
all these
wouldn't
tests.
either.
I kept waking up and be like, am I pregnant or am I not? Because I've been drinking. You told me I'm not.
Right. I'm doing this podcast.
Right.
I would just be saying the podcast like, let me know.
Like, I'm about to quit.
I gave you the podcast, D. I'm sorry.
But and it's like when I finally like I got all these negative pregnancy tests and the doctors did a sonogram. She's like, well, there's no baby, and I'm like, what the fuck is my baby that, girl? Because I definitely feel pregnant. And like we all husband like sat down and had the conversation. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna keep.
It probably you just was late. That's all it can
It
say.
was just 18
18
days.
days, like almost
No,
another month.
it happens to women though. That's common. Like that
Because
happened
first
to
I'm
me
really
last
irregular.
That's
year.
never happened to me.
That happened to me last year, and it happens like at the beginning of the years for some reason. Like that happened to me. Like I was a
It probably has
whole like
something to do with the
month late.
the moon.
I didn't even. I completely missed a whole month.
It's probably the
Like,
moon.
Like it must
Like,
be.
I don't
like,
know.
like I don't know.
I don't know,
But-
but I was. It's like
I don't
after
know.
I
Yeah,
got, it's like I
went to the
upset.
doctor about it.
It's to the point like I accepted. Like okay,
You gonna be
I'm
pregnant? Like
definitely
you about to have
pregnant.
a
I don't
baby?
care what the doctor said.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. Like whatever. Let's just
Like,
be ready for
and
this.
that's what I was thinking.
So when I felt like when my period did come, I'm like, oh well, I just thought I was gonna be a mother. Like
yeah, you
I
be
accept- I
disappointed
finally
a little
accepted
bit.
it.
Yeah, you be disappointed a little bit. But yeah, it happened to me. Like I skipped a whole month. Came on the next time I was supposed to come on. And then like I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? Like I went to the doctors about it and they was just like, what she gonna say is, all right, this is what I'm gonna tell you. She's like, sit right there
This is
on
what I'm
the
gonna tell
yeah,
you.
like this is what I'm gonna tell you. And she's like, sit there on the
All
little
dramatic and
on the
shit.
like little
Little
chair
bed
thing
thing.
or bed thing. And she was just like, you're gonna get on your period. And she's like, as soon as you leave out of here, you're gonna just like you're gonna wind up getting on your period. She's like, this happens to a lot of women, and it's usually when I tell them that they're about to get on, they get on.
Affirmation.
Yeah, she was like, they're gonna get on.
It is a mental
And
thing
she,
sometimes,
yeah, she was
too,
like,
like-
so she was like, you're going to get it, and she was like, just think that you're gonna get it. Like it's nothing to be afraid of. And I'm just sitting there like,
Bitch, I might be pregnant.
right? I'm like, bitch, are you gonna give me a test or not? She's like, we're gonna like basically, I'm gonna urine. You know, you're urinating in the cup, and then
They did
that's
urine,
that.
They did blood. They put
Yeah,
me up
and
on
they
the
take
thing
the
and
little
put the
blood-
little duck clamps up.
Yeah, like and then.
Whoa, I don't want to hear
But
that.
after I left, like it happened
place.
though.
Yeah.
Like after I left, it happened. So it was just like maybe it was, and maybe I
That was
needed
some-
her
that
to
sounds like
tell
some
me.
voodoo.
Right? I was like maybe I needed
That's
someone
scary,
to tell
though,
me.
'cause, like women do go through that. And they're like,
Yeah.
for me, for a man, I don't know what period's like. So when a girl be like, I'm late, I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
You be
Our mind
like
is something
worried
totally
like hold
different.
up.
It's
It's
just
like one or
I
two
did, I
days.
pulled out.
1 or 2 days. 1 or 2 days. You're like, okay, you know, it's fine.
Yeah, 'cause you're
That's
like,
we'll
yeah,
just
I'm
switch
sure.
it
After
over.
you hit like day 3 or
You're
that
like,
first,
hold
That's
on.
when my brain like.
Maybe like day 4, or you just like, oh, okay, bitch.
That's when I'm calculating. I'm writing like,
What's going on?
I know I pulled out.
Yeah.
I know I pulled out. I know it.
That's my husband. He's like, but I pulled out. I thought you just
Like
be
maybe
that
one of those
old
that are pre-nut probably swimmed up. Like, no, that's not possible. That never happened before.
you start questioning yourself
Like,
like,
did I pull out? I felt like
Right.
I was about
Right.
to, but
He's
did I
like,
do it
I'm
right?
pretty good at
He's
counting
like-
myself.
He's like, I remember, like, I went to get a towel, and I couldn't tell, like, if it was, I don't know. I thought I
I
pulled
felt like
out.
a drip was coming, but I didn't pull out because I knew it wasn't a drip. But could have that been that
I
drip?
felt like I had one more stroke in me, and it was just like,
That's what be killing me. I'm like, that day when I decided to keep shit, I kept stroking. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to. Ah, whew.
right.
It's like that first, the strongest shot is
Like, did it drip out that time when I thought I?
That's how I feel like
Then you start questioning yourself. You sitting on the side of the bed like, did I time that right? Like, I don't know.
That's how a lot of people get pregnant, like in the moment, because that first shot is always the
You started. I got one more. Woo!
That's what you do.
when you don't don't pull out in time. You know that first shot went all the way home.
That's how I know niggas be lying with.
This
I
is
ain't know
TMI. Now, this is TMI, and you don't want to hear this, but now that I'm on this,
Too late. I got my cup in my hand, so I'm ready.
but I remember like
We'll
me and my
follow your
husband,
lead.
we were like 19 or 18. I remember I had my N64 all the way across the room, like on the floor, and the bed is like on the other side of the room, and we're like going, and he's like, oh, I'm about to pull out, and he pulled out, it just shot, right? We didn't know where
Onto
it
your
was.
64.
It went on my N64. It went all the way across, it shot like 10 fucking feet across the room and landed on my N64.
If you measure
Like,
your nut, it travels pretty far. Cause like there's been times where
It takes a while of celibacy for it to go.
No, it don't.
Oh wow.
When you're in that moment where you wait until the absolute last minute of like,
keep slowing down, like, all right, wait.
hold on,
Okay.
it's coming.
What's the word for it? What's the word for it? Like, not when you like keep holding off and going back and holding off
I
and
think I
going
know what
back.
you're talking about. I forget what
I
you're
forgot the name of
Um,
it, but that's what it was. He could like stop, like, all right, hold on, let me calm down.
Let me get myself together.
Get myself together. All right, I'm good. And then he did that like 5 times.
That's when it be that nut
That's how
where
you
your
rev it
eyes.
up. That's how you rev it
Yeah.
up.
That's that nut where you be like. You get on the car like you get
It was teasing.
You get that hunch in your back. There's been times where like
We
we
got
had
like a
like
Harlem Shake afterwards.
you gotta shake it up, like you laugh at it, like well, that was close. I almost got you, girl.
Listen, and I knew it was serious because afterwards he's like, darn, my ass a pump over here. Like,
They be the ones you be ready to go to sleep after. You be like, girl, you fucking nasty ass. I'm not going to sleep. Cause one time I did magic, cause
okay, I know I had a couple minutes ago.
right.
Okay.
I shot across the and I like, where did it go? And I heard it like, and I like,
You look for it.
I was literally like putting my feet down there, like stepping, like, damn, that really far. It hit the wall over there.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I got a fucked up story related to Nut on the Wall. I'm gonna preface this by saying it was not me or anyone that I know, but it was another Reddit story. So it's pretty fucked up.
I aim for the wall because I don't want it on the floor because I don't want to step in it when I roll off.
This person aimed for the wall for different reasons. So this guy, he would like masturbate and like turn towards his wall because his bed was like kind of up against the wall, and he said he would just like on the wall. And he did this for
It's
months.
kind of yellow when you do that though.
Yeah, he did this for months. He put up a picture of it and everything. He did this
Ew.
for months, and he started to get roaches.
Ew.
So kind of find out it was like moist under there and just like warm. Like the roaches was eating the nut
And reproducing?
and reproducing.
Ew.
They're eating them.
Oh my
They're
God.
eating life.
And like his mother came in there, they got an exterminator to come, they pulled the bed out and
Oh,
saw
his
that.
mother. That's
Orange
embarrassing.
stuff on the wall. It's just like orange and brown. Like
Ew.
That's embarrassing. Your mother know.
that's fucking
I don't know.
nasty.
Yeah,
There was
like,
also a dude that like
ew.
would fuck a
But he had
coconut.
hella babies then.
You roast babies.
Right.
So like it was this one dude that would like fuck a coconut. He like put a hole in a coconut, was fucking a coconut. I can't imagine. I don't have a dick, but I can't imagine why that would feel good.
Right, that's
I feel like that would be an issue because coconut's not that deep. Plus the
Maybe a small dick.
plus the fuzziness of the coconut because coconut's not really smooth. So
I don't like coconut. I don't like anything coconut.
It was a green coconut. He didn't specify.
Oh, it was a fresh coconut, so maybe I don't know. That still would be like
But
pretty. The
he
friction
was-
from that would probably.
He was fucking.
But then the coconut milk, so I don't know.
I mean, if you ever fucked in the shower, though, I imagine it would be like that. It would be more friction than lubrication. Cause it's
No,
like
because
a
in the
more
shower you
thin
got all that
liquid.
water, so it's like more lube.
It's not lube though.
But
It's
it's
like
wet.
the opposite of
Water's not
lube.
It's like what though? But it's like
Water
splashy.
is
It's not.
Yeah.
It dries everything up.
Oh no, I can't remember the last
It
time
makes
I
it more
took a shower.
friction. It'll hurt your dick or hurt your vagina.
You get raw dick, yeah.
It's very frictiony.
What is not the lube?
You would think it would, but no.
That's why water-based lube suck.
But yeah.
Where else are we going with this? We're supposed to go
We're talking about abortion.
No,
Damn.
not even that. I feel like we did abortion.
Something about
Let's talk about
Threesomes.
Yeah.
The difference between threesomes, because I'm sick of fucking tired of women saying that 2 men and 1 girl is the same thing.
No.
It's not.
That's
The only way it would be the same
You
if
actually-
the only reason it would be the same if both the men are fucking. most women are not cool with their men touching another man sexually because they will question their sexuality.
Yeah,
That's
if
why.
you did a threesome with 2 women and a man, the women are kind of like.
Yeah, they doing their thing.
Yeah,
dude
and
is-
that's the big difference. Because like women cool with like doing stuff with other women in a threesome, but for a man, if a woman see a man, her man touch another man, she like, nigga, you gay.
Yeah,
And I don't get the whole running the train with your man's thing. Like, I have a cousin, I will not say his name, who has run
Dante,
trains.
take no.
He's like run trains with like several of his friends. He told me about like, yeah, we ran a train on it. I'm just like, you okay with like having your dick out in a room with another nigga with his dick out? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I always wondered that too.
I tried to go with my brother because like I was trying to get my brother laid. I was messing with a shorty, and she was with it. So like I was like, yeah, you know, I was fucking with my bro like, yeah, come on, bro, yeah, she with the shit. She said she wanted to fuck twins, we twins. Like, And he like, nah, I got a skateboard. I ain't doing that shit. Nah, nigga, you're bluffing. That's not skate. But long story short, he wasn't with it, but she was, and I just like I didn't think nothing of it because I was just more so looking at like I'm trying to get my brother laid.
Yeah, I mean, I did it once. It was just like you just don't interact with.
And that's how I look at it. It's not like I'm not trying to fuck this nigga. He's focusing on his part. He's focusing on the head.
Right.
I'm focusing on the other.
Right, you got a job to do. Like it's just like
I feel bad for the women because they like a piece of meat in that situation. Because I'm clapping, he choking her, so I'm like,
Yeah, I feel like the woman in that situation loses humanity.
Yeah, like
losing
yeah.
respect. 'Cause
It's
I'm
like
not
she
gonna
can't even
respect.
breathe.
I'm not gonna.
Goddamn.
I'm not gonna respect a woman after that. I'm like, you nasty.
Like she can't even breathe after that.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna lose respect for her, but I'm gonna look at her a different light. I was like,
But
you
while
nasty.
we're on the topic, because this was interesting, it came up on Reddit as well.
Reddit is the devil.
Reddit,
This is
Reddit
why.
is like the best rabbit hole to go down when you like just.
It is.
I've never
like-
gotten into Reddit.
It's every day.
Anything
I
you
go
look-
down.
anything you
So
want-
I'll start out like looking at a picture of a puppy and end up in a weird ass subreddit where people just like
The
put
dark side
buttered
of
toast
YouTube.
on top of cars, and that's the whole subreddit.
Wow.
It's so
Car
much. It's so
toast.
much on like Reddit. Like I love it. Like it's crazy.
It is, but watch people die is no longer a thing. So,
Oh.
Damn, mother nature, you
Damn.
scary.
damn, nature is good. But somebody brought up on Reddit, and I remember talking about this before, so I was like, okay, cool. I know I'm not the only person that feels this way, but seeing other people talk about it. But there's a couple, right? They're, this guy like said he went to go hang out because this is a subreddit called TIFU or Today I Fucked Up, and it's like you'll post stories like Today I Fucked Up by, and then the story what you did, where you fucked up.
Okay.
So this guy said, today I fucked up by getting involved with, while my girlfriend was making out with her friend. And when I read that, I said,
How's that a fuck up? That's a win to me.
how was that a fuck up? So I'm like, wait a minute. And I kind of, when I read the title, I knew where it was going to go. But I was like, and I got irritated immediately. I was like, let me read it first. So I was right. Basically, he was like sitting, chilling with his girlfriend, and her little homegirl came over. And they started making out while they were like all watching TV. So
I feel like that's a cue. Like yes.
yeah, so
My
he
girlfriend trying to set
started
me up.
started touching them, and then the girlfriend got mad because she was like, "Why would you touch?" Oh no! He started touching them. He got involved, and it's like it was cool. And then he started fucking the homegirl, and his girlfriend got up and left,
Jealousy.
and got mad and wouldn't answer his phone.
See, that's
call
when
and
you
broke
should.
up with him.
That's
So
when
I'm
you should
like,
stop.
So it's not cheating when you started making out with your homegirl next to him, but he was she accused him of cheating and broke up with him. I'm like, so it's not cheating when you started tonguing down your
That's
homegirl.
because
But
cheating is such a gray area. Definitely.
no, I don't think so.
It's not. It's pretty definitive.
It depends on who you with, though. I think it is.
Because if she
It's like
thought
the
he was
person that you
cheating
with, you need
and
to
they were right.
communicate.
I feel like cheating
right
is,
on that.
is,
You hit that right on the
is
nose.
that plus the lying about it.
Well, if
If he was there and she was there, then you can't cheat because y'all were there.
nah.
And he okay with it.
So
She's
if
okay with it.
if you were, let's say you chilling with a homeboy, and Jalen, just because you're sitting there, just start tonguing your homeboy down.
Oh,
My
She's
papa.
cheating. She's cheating.
She catching them hands.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like
You would slap the
That's
shit out of
That's-
her.
that's-
Like you
but what I'm
had
saying
to
is-
pause for a minute.
That's why you gotta have
slap
that
the
open
shit out of
dialogue
Jalen.
so you can understand where people's mindset is. Like, what's cheating to you? 'Cause,
Really,
me
like
and
the girlfriend in this case, she's being unfair because she did not act. It's consent is the whole thing, right? If you're gonna be in a polyamorous situation, get his consent first. Hey, do you wanna? I don't want you to get involved, but is it okay if I do this? Right? If that
Communication
that
is always
consent
key.
was made, then cool. But the minute you just initiated it without any communication, And he took the cue to like, okay, and the homegirl was receptive to it. So why the fuck not? Then you decide that was your cutoff. Then now he's cheating, but what you did wasn't cheating. It's kind of fucked up. Like
Double standard.
Yeah, it was a double standard.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I've been
Goes back to the whole threesome.
I've been in situations where I could have threesomes, but I opted out to just because the optics of it was fucked up. Cause like I was with the young lady. You know who you are, but but we she wanted to have we talked about threesome, then she got drunk and tried to get another girl involved. But like she was like passed out drunk, and I was like, and I told the girl that we was trying to get involved, like, look, I'm not going to do this because if we have sex, it's not going to be it's going to be me having sex on top of my girlfriend, and that won't be a threesome, and she won't approve it. And that happened to me twice, and it's because I'm going to take the moral high ground and be like, you know what, they got too fucked up where they passed out, so it's not really a threesome, it's just me fucking on top of a girl, and that's not a threesome. So like that's what killed my chances. So I was like, it's not. I mean, because it's not a threesome. If your girl like passed out while you fucking another girl, that's not a threesome.
Yeah,
and
your girl is passed out?
Yeah, she was passed out, and then I'd have just been smashing the other shorty on top of my girl. So
That just made
been
like,
my situation.
and then the girl wouldn't know because she passed out. So.
Yeah, I'm like, she passed out, so she was like, you fucked her while I was passed out.
You cheated. So yeah.
Yeah, I've never like actually had one. I've just been like propositioned for it several times. Like the conversation was had behind my back with people that were not my husband and like other people before him, I guess. Not before him, but like in between breaks and stuff. But the one person that like directly asked me, we were like, involved, and he's crazy. I think I might have brought him up before. Fucking psycho. Yeah. But he's like, I'm calling his phone group, was a meet up. I'm losing my patience. I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to lay down and go to sleep. So he finally calls me back, and he goes, so I got a question. And I'm like, what? And he's like, hypothetically. And I'm like, you got to irritate me because, nigga, where did you even learn that word? You have the IQ of a 3-year-old. But continue. Hypothetically, right, if I had like a bitch that would like want to eat you out while I fuck you from the back, would you be okay with that? And I'm like, so that's why you're not answering the phone, because you're already entertaining someone else. But you do that, and I'm going to go to sleep.
What,
I hate that phrase, entertaining. Like, I'm not entertaining these bitches.
That's what it was. And dudes automatically get irritated.
Yeah, like that.
I'm not entertaining these hoes.
They hate entertaining.
I said, well, you're already entertaining.
They're coming at me.
That situation is different. He's propositioning sex from somebody. That's not entertaining. That's a whole.
But that's why he wasn't answering the phone. Because
she just said, hey, I'm not entertaining her.
So I said, well, you go ahead, you do that, and you call me later. I'm going to go to sleep. He was like,
you gave him the okay?
No, he said, you mad? I'm like, no, you do that.
It sounds like you gave him the okay.
No.
I'm going to tell you from a man's perspective. If you're saying you go ahead do that, I'm going to take it out like, damn, she with it.
I mean, because we weren't in a relationship. So if he was doing that, I'm like, okay, you don't bring anything back to me.
But did you specifically say don't bring it back to me? If you don't say specifically don't bring it back to me, he's going to think that you whip it. Especially if you say you go ahead, you do that. He's not going to take it as...
It was a really weird situation, though, because I made it clear, like, hey, there's nothing else between us. But he wanted there to be something else, I guess.
Okay, then that's different. Then he's been...
So he brought up a threesome situation? Yo, that's what dudes be doing. Yo. I had a whole situation
Don't
with a
label
dude,
us all together.
Yo, I had a whole situation with a dude, and he was like... What was weird with me is we were beefing with each other, but we was like kind of like working on it being cool, and then he tells me that he had talked to his ex-girlfriend and she's interested in having a threesome, and then he brings it to me, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
That's an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, so
I would never ask my girl to have a threesome with one of my exes.
That's not a possibility.
I don't want to deal with the insecurity.
It didn't happen, of course. We got in a lot of arguments afterwards. Yeah, like it happened. Like it was like, why would you? So you talked to your ex-girlfriend again? Like that was the first question.
That was
question. Talking to your ex-girlfriend, the topic of sex came up.
Exactly. So that's what the conversation wound up going into. Like, oh, you talk to your ex-girlfriend?
He's really dumb.
He's a
y'all talking about
goofy
sex?
nigga.
You talking about having sex with me? And then it's just like,
so
what?
y'all just casually
like,
brought up fucking me and your guy.
Like what?
Bet. No, they're like that.
You're done,
type
son.
of shit.
So yeah, niggas stop.
That's on the other side of the spectrum, right? Like, I've had a girl, like the same dude, right? His baby mother, I guess, wanted him back. What she could have had him. Just like, look, bro. Like, she called me, like, woman to woman. Like, listen, I don't want to have
I don't like that woman to woman shit.
Right.
We just
And then-
fucking. I don't like that.
Then she started, like, coming on to me because I guess in her head, she's like, well, I'll fuck her and then we can fuck him together and then I'll take him back.
Where these
I'm like,
bitches
listen.
be at when I was dragging?
These
And this happened to a homegirl and me too. Like her baby father, like she was messing with him, and somewhere in between he was messing with the stripper girl, and the stripper girl tried to fuck her, and she's like, "Listen, bro, I'm not even here for all that. Like, I'm just, you know, you can have
It be
him,
crazy. It be the ratchet girls that be all in
yeah,
it.
just
Oh,
like,
well,
well, you cute too.
They
I don't know if it's like the
yeah.
whole trying to play you out of position. Like, I'm gonna fuck her, and I'm gonna have no.
It's really just people pleasing for real, because she trying to put herself in the best situation to get that nigga back.
Yeah,
And she feel
right,
as though
yeah.
that's what's going to get that nigga
And
back.
that's crazy.
And women really crazy, because I dated a girl and she was just trying to have a threesome just because she thought that's what I wanted. I didn't even think of the threesome. I wasn't trying to put her in a situation to have a threesome. I was like, you know what? For real, I wasn't secure enough to be like, I wasn't secure enough in myself to be like, look, we can have the threesome and everything's going to be hunky-dory, because I felt as though that she would be like, oh, you was fucking her too much. So I was more paranoid that like she would be like, oh, you was stroking her too much. You gave her your A game, and you only gave me the B game. So I was more concerned about that. Like, nah, I don't want no parts of that, because the complication or implications behind it. Because she's like, what if you still talk to her afterwards? So I was like, I don't want to deal with the insecurities that come with it. Because even like I just wouldn't want to do with all the extra stress. I'd rather like, you know what?
You know,
I don't think it's possible
now,
to have
I'm gonna
a
ask you guys.
relationship with.
I want to ask you guys,
but
right? Because I've asked like a couple homeboys before, and I asked my husband this too, right?
I don't think it's possible.
Yeah. So
I don't think so either.
I asked my husband. I said, "Would you ever want to have a threesome?" He said, "I can't. Like, I love you too much." Like,
Yeah, like.
and I'm like, "What does that
When
mean?"
you asked him for the threesome, were you implying to men or to girls?
Two girls.
No, because he probably would have.
But
Mind you, it's not something I want, but I just like out of curiosity, like, would you ever want to have a threesome?
Yeah.
Like, would you like it? Like, man,
I don't think it's
I
possible.
feel like if
I
you
mean,
wanna
it
have a
is possible. I
threesome-
guess, like you said, it's possible. Anything is possible.
and I heard more. And I heard
Yeah.
other people. If my homegirl tried to have
The
a
man
threesome.
couldn't pick the girl.
Women are crazy, right? My homegirl tried to have a threesome with her baby father because she thought that if she did that, she would start having feelings for him and move on.
What?
And he somehow like she didn't let on to
Y'all
that.
don't make sense. Y'all
No.
That's what I said.
Y'all
What?
wow.
That's crazy. Now somehow that's the most outlandish shit I've ever heard. But somehow he caught onto that shit and she
Oh my
came to him.
God.
She came to him and she said, "Hey, do you want to have a threesome?" And he said, "No." And she's like, "Why? Like, why do you say it like that?" And he's like, "You just trying to have a threesome so you could stop liking me." And she like,
That nigga is dumb, first of all.
Right.
I was like,
If
folks,
you already
show.
knew what it was.
I was
Right.
like, folks,
He
show.
wanted her
We
to
can do it
like.
tomorrow.
He still got feelings for her for him to be like,
he
yeah.
didn't want her to have the strength to leave him, I guess. So he like, no, I don't
wanted
have
that
no
power.
threesome.
Yeah.
You just
I
trying
don't
to.
understand how that gives you the strength to leave somebody. Like that.
I don't understand
Yeah,
that
I don't
either, 'cause,
understand
I think
either.
if anything, that would make you want to use that to like get leverage so you can keep somebody. Because like, damn, this bitch should do anything for me.
Right.
I might as well keep it in my pocket. But I digress.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
I think she was just trying to.
I don't-
I think she was
I
trying to
heard
convince
more than one
herself.
guy said that they would not have a threesome with the woman that they are heavily involved.
No.
I would, but I wouldn't pick the girl because I feel like me picking the girl would be a setup. Because she's like, damn, you've been talking to this bitch the whole time, nigga. I was like, well, no, I wasn't. I just.
You would let her pick the
I
girl.
would let her
But
pick
I'm
the girl.
better.
Yeah, I would let her pick the girl because I don't want her to have to deal with
What
like.
if she picked like
Honestly,
something?
if I'm trying to have a threesome, I don't care. I don't give a fuck who she picked. Because honestly, for the
No.
threesome, I'm just
So
trying.
she picked like
No.
what's that chick, Baby Bop looking bitch?
Honestly, I really don't give a fuck. Because really, in a threesome, I'm
No.
like my enticement of a threesome is just more so ego based. I want to see that I can please two women. That's really that's for me. That's all I want to see. If I can please two women, that's all I care
Coming
about.
from where I came from earlier before we shot this episode, and there was some people in that little party, if my girl wouldn't be with it. But if she came to me and was like, yeah, I want to have a threesome, and this is who it is, and she pulled up with some of what I saw earlier, I'd have been like, no. No,
Honestly, I wouldn't
no.
care because I would take it as like you know what, babe, you trying to do something to make me happy. So whatever you bring to the table, I'm with it. I want like you know.
I would be offended because I'm like, you showed up with that.
That's why trust come into play. Because like if you trust your girl,
I'd be offended. Because
I don't think my girl. If I was to ask my girl, I don't think she would pick somebody that's trash because she still got to be with him.
True.
So I don't think she would pick somebody completely trash.
Yeah, that's true, but that's going on a limb.
Cause like I think like at the same time you gotta worry about women like I don't want this bitch to be cuter than me and blah 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 blah. So like, but my girl's cute, so like I feel as though like if she picks somebody that's not as cute as her, it still would be alright. So like for me it's a win-win.
But it's a degree to how cute somebody is versus how cute
if they pick somebody really ugly, I don't think they want to do it in the first place, and you would pick up on that. So I was like, no, we good, we don't gotta do it. Cause they really ugly. Like you, I see what you're doing. We don't have to do it.
Trying to set me up.
You testing me. That bitch ugly. You know better.
Oh no.
Cause like,
what else do we have? I don't even know.
I had a couple situations where I could have been threesomes, and like I regret it because I took that moral high ground because I've been in situations that I could have like, and I just thought like, no, you too drunk. I don't want to do this. But like, and most of the girls were okay. But in the situation where it was an ugly girl, I was like, I'm still going to do this. I don't give a fuck. But it's just like, y'all too drunk, though. I can't. Because I feel at that certain point, it felt like it's taking advantage of.
At that time in my life, there was no moral high ground. I mean, I didn't lose anything.
This nigga Chris brought some ugly bitches to my house before.
They was not them.
Shit.
This nigga Chris brought some ugly bitches to my house.
Was
and I was
not
like,
them, not even close.
I was highly disappointed in Chris.
I was highly disappointed in myself.
You know something. So have you ever been in a situation where you got to take one for the team?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
all the time.
Everybody got to take one for the team. At some
Yeah.
point.
Women experience that too. Just
Yeah.
Y'all do? Because I thought y'all
Yeah,
must
we
be
did.
He
like,
gonna bring his homeboy over, just talk to him. I go upstairs with him, and you just sit
Yeah,
there.
and you just sitting there like,
We had the exact same conversation. Like her homegirl's not that cute. Just
Yeah,
distract
yeah.
her because she gonna cop. Like, I got you.
yeah.
I hit it with the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah,
How was
that's
your
when I
day?
become a conversationalist. I'll be like, so you watch Game of Thrones, huh? Yeah, I watch Game of Thrones.
Like, you
That's
watch
when you start talking about her
And
wife.
the same thing, the same situation. We just sitting there like and then
Start talking about
but
stupid
the
stuff
difference
like
is, as
stuff
a
you
woman,
know that wouldn't work, like Pokemon.
the difference is like women gonna feel like less comfortable with pressing up on you physically. Like the men press down, they like you talking to them, and they just like, so
You trying to
come
fuck?
in.
and you be sitting there like,
No.
This nigga ugly. I don't want.
Why you sitting all the way over there?
yeah, yo.
Why you
I just had a
touching me?
flashback. I'm like,
Your breath hit my stomach.
yes, like you're like, oh.
Like, so you ever had somebody's breath go down your throat and hit your stomach and cause pain? Like,
I took some L's with my niggas to where I was like, I told him like, look, nigga, you better fuck, cause if you don't fuck, I'm gonna pop you.
Oh yeah.
Cause if you
Everybody
don't
gotta
fuck,
take
I'm
that
gonna
type
put
of-
hands
I
on
never
you.
took that type of L.
Damn.
I done told niggas like, if you don't fuck, I'm gonna put hands on you. Cause her homegirl, my man, Dre, I love you, but my man.
But I feel you though. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, hold on,
This
I feel
bitch
you
was
though.
every bit of 6'2".
Oh,
Mind you, I'm 5'7.5". The half might be a little
That's
embellished, but I'm
excess.
6'7.5". $140. This bitch was every bit of 6'2". 3 something, 2 something.
She'd have dunked on
At
me.
least 2 something. She would have dunked on me, posting me up. He in the room with his girl.
Joel
And
Embiid.
she in the room with his girl, his girl, and I'm like, I'm looking at her like,
Right, I'm just here to set the pick. You just stand there like this the whole time.
the whole time, like, I hope to God she don't press up on a nigga. I hope to God, 'cause she was every bit of 6'2", every bit of 200 plus. I'm not gonna label her as like
Oh my
300,
god.
but she's a big bitch, and I'm like, you know what? Even if I, nah. He hit me like, I'm surprised I didn't come out here and you was clapping. I was like, clapping what? She's 6'2", my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she was smaller smaller built probably, but she was every bit of probably at least 250. I didn't have I'm not like discriminating against her size or anything. It's just like realistically speaking, like, look, nigga, if she
You
get
have
on
to
me,
climb her, like-
I'm going to suffocate because she gonna put that thing on me, and I'm not gonna know what to do. She's 6'2". I've never been with a I've been with women my height or taller, but not fucking 6'2". So I'm like,
It was this one, I went one time, my best friend, she was talking to this dude. Like I don't know what type of situation they was in, a situationship. That's what they was in. She went over there and she wanted to go fuck him. So she would do these things like, I don't want to go over there by myself, and her.
There you go. You're gonna go.
You know,
fuck.
like
Just
yeah,
go.
like
Tell that nigga don't bring nobody.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, you better go over there and you better go fuck him. Like, because if I'm coming
I'm
over
under
there,
there. If I'm coming over there and distracting somebody, you're gonna get laid because you don't
That's
get
what
laid.
I'm saying. If I'm coming over there and I gotta come over there, you better fuck him. Like, cause that's a waste of my time that I'm over there. I don't gotta be over there. Like, So I would go
I
over
can meet
there.
on the one for real. For all that.
Roommate there. Roommate looked like fucking Beanie Man. Beanie Man is not cute, y'all.
No,
like,
he's not.
I do not aspire to like Beanie Man. So.
Right, that's what it says. Look like fucking Beanie Man. And I had to fucking entertain this nigga. Like, looking like Beanie Man. So he's like, you know, like how niggas is, they try to get all close to you on the couch. Try to put their arm around you. I don't know. We watching a movie. This is like Netflix and chill. It really wasn't Netflix at this time, but like it was before Netflix. It was a movie. Yeah, like you like put a DVD in. So we watching Inception and shit. And like, and I'm trying to be into the movie, and that's a movie that you really gotta be into. So I'm sitting there like I'm trying to be into the movie, but nah, he wanna be all up on, rubbing all up on me, and I'm just sitting here like, yo, if this bitch is, but she better be back there fucking. I don't want him to touch me anymore. Like, I need to go. Like, you need to hurry the fuck
I
up.
just feel your vagina crawl up into your stomach. Like, that's like...
Men have the same feeling. You just be, like, dead soft. Like, I've been around females with my mans and them been like, yeah, I'm trying to find up. Like, I'm not slightly aroused by this bitch. She look like a porcupine for real, man. Imagine dragging your dick across a porcupine. Did that sound enjoyable?
I had somebody describe it as like, because some females will actually go, and you know, instead of just distracting the dude, you know, you end up going all the way. So they just be like, well, you know, I'm just not gonna count this body. I'm like, you don't have to count it.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
Oh shit! How did that happen?
Oh shit! Damn, sorry.
Park Heights punch, yo.
But yeah, like I was
We
saying,
had the
like,
camera fall
you don't have to.
I think that's the first.
Yeah, that's the first.
What's
You
up with
don't
this
have
camera?
to act like you took that body, but we know you did. So
Have you ever got a body that you're not proud of where you like, that body don't count because I didn't want that body?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a body like that.
I don't even want.
I got like, I have one where I specifically like, I didn't want to
I think I got two.
I think I just did it just because it was there and I
Peer
just like,
pressure.
I felt like I should. I felt like, you know what, Prince, you have to be that nigga. You have to be that nigga to say, yeah, a shorty spent the night and you got to tell your niggas you smashed because she spent the night. And then like afterwards, like, I hit shorty and then I'm like 3 pumps and I'm like, my back hurt. I don't want to do this. In my head, I'm like,
It's hot. You know, hot. I'm hot.
I felt like, you know what, I felt like I was skateboarding earlier. I fell. I'm tired of shit. Wow, that was great. I was like, I don't want to do this again. And then like she pressed up later. I'm like, I don't want to do this. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have did that. So it was like
Bridging the gap. Guys go
Yeah.
through a lot of the same thing women go through.
Yeah, a lot of women like
Sexual pressure.
The thing is, and G's probably do this too. Like, so how was it? Yeah, it was good.
I tell a girl
like,
straight up.
And some I feel like I've bluffed sometimes. I was like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But then you go tell your friends, man, that shit was
Yeah,
trash.
yo.
I think that's a problem because there's a lot of people going around thinking they God's gift when they really not. They really trash. Cause
Yeah.
it's a lot of niggas who think they got like God pipe or whatever, but they land
And
at
they
like
stroke.
they got the Fisher Price D, like you know, they got.
But
training
you got
wheels.
the heart to really tell somebody how
How
do.
weak they
How
stroke
they
game
really-
is.
I
Like
have-
you can't have a 1-inch pump and think that you out here
Is that
killing
even
shit.
humanly possible?
That's why. That's
No,
what's wrong
it's
with
like
women.
out
You
here that
moving
really-
me more than you moving.
Yeah, like it's niggas out here that really.
That's the problem with women. I tell a bitch straight up, like, am I in your top 5? Negative. Negative. Was my head good? Negative. You like number 7.
How are those women's
Like-
self-esteem? How are they?
I
How
don't
are
give
their
a
self-
fuck. Don't ask if you don't want to know.
That is
I
true.
think I've only been honest one time. Dude, like, so did you come? Like, not even close, bro.
And
But that's a question that you can answer honestly, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know.
I feel like, I feel like if more
Yeah.
women was more honest with like niggas, like yo, I didn't come, or like then niggas would put forth more effort. Cause for me, whenever when I was single and I was mingling, I
Oh,
was
that was
like,
another time.
I was just like, this is my name on the line. She's gonna tell her friends. So if I want to smash her friends, there's no better chance. If
You gotta put in your application.
But
like,
there
your
was
resume
a
gotta
guy-
match.
She's gonna
There
get
was
the-
a guy who had very trash head. He used too much spit.
Oh no.
Like my butt crack was wet.
Oh, that's how I'm like.
And
oh.
that's not the fucking go. That is not.
I had a girl do
go.
that, and that was like really like it was hard.
Yeah.
Once your butt, when your
Ew.
butt crack, when your butt crack become moist. You just like,
I don't like this.
yeah.
Right.
I was just like, you doing it way wrong. Like, why are you using so much spit?
I feel like I see him.
Why you just doing
this?
You doing this around the whole everything. Just focus that up in this
No.
one spot. Like, suck it or something. What the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, my bad. Like,
You
just get the fuck off of it. Like, I just get off of it, yo. Like,
I stopped the girl once. She was doing that. She was like, oh, she. I just swear, I'm sitting there like. She doing her extra shit. I'm looking at the imaginary camera and shit. You really trash. I wanted to be like, you really trash. Just stop. Let me just clap you and then you're gonna go home. But like, she just said, that's all I was. I was like, I could be writing a book. I could be writing a poem. I'm looking out the window and shit. I'm looking at YouTube because I had the highlights playing. I'm like, damn, these niggas lost by 2. Damn.
oh my God.
And she's still going like.
No, speaking of the spit in the butt crack thing. So, I remember my husband, he must have saw this on the porno. He's like, can you use extra spit so it could like travel down? Like,
Nah, he probably regretted that.
I said, what you mean travel down? He said, so it could just like run down. Like, I saw this porno where it like ran down. Like, and I said, you sure? Cause that sound like some shit is gonna touch your butt. And he like, it might not. I mean, maybe like no. So I did it. And like in the middle of it, his face went from regular to
uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling because like your butt wet. No man want his butt wet.
No, he just cut everything. He was like, all right. Oh, yeah. All right, get the fuck off me.
Back to what I was talking about earlier that I said I'll talk about later. One time this girl was performing fellatio, and like she threw up while she was doing it.
Oh, no.
And instead of stopping, she just she smiled and like, yeah, I like it like that. And I was like, what the fuck? What did I sign myself up for? I was like, Jesus, but I kept going.
I was like, how do you even keep going?
We was going.
That's when you start to wonder what you sitting on at the time.
She was going. She's like, yeah. Then she was, and I'm like, what the fuck? And she like, yeah, I like that. I was like, okay, we can keep going, but
you like it, I love it.
I didn't want to tell her no because I didn't want to seem like a bitch. I don't think women understand that kind of pressure on a man where they press up for niggas for sex. Cause like, in the man's mind, she's like, you know what? I have to be that nigga, so I have to be what she want me to be. If she want me to be the king, she want me to be King Nasty. I need to be King Nasty.
You know something else too? Like when a dude doing something with a female, and they just stick their thumb in your butt.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
You can't
You
do that,
gotta
girl.
listen. You gotta say something.
Yo.
You gotta.
Why did this recently happen to me? Oh my God.
You see how I used the thumb.
It's like his thumb was on it. His thumb was on it, right?
Okay.
And I'm like,
Okay.
Mind you, I'm on drink 3. Everybody's on drink 2.
Park Ice Punch.
Preacher, the first person to pick me D, because he said, I'm going to put my thumb in her butt. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. Free codes.
But yeah, just like had his thumb right there.
But it's just like,
like that, everything stopped. Since his thumb started to slide it, I was like, well, hold on, bro. Like,
yeah, it's just like,
So do y'all like feel like y'all figured out if y'all like it or that's appropriate, or do y'all like
I
no, it's
100%
negative?
don't like stuff going in my butt.
I don't like it either. It just feel weird.
It hurts.
I had a girl grab my butt during sex and that threw me off because like I was.
Oh, that's kind of like.
And then like she grabbed my shit aggressively. It wasn't like, oh, that feel good, daddy. It was more like, yeah, nigga. She like locked her hands on my shoulder, and I'm small. So like her whole hands fit around. Like, whoa, you fucking me or I'm fucking you? Because like right now I don't feel comfortable. And she was like. She's like, no, you keep going what you're doing. Like, you can't tell me keep going if you grabbing my hips and making me go at the pace you want me to go. Because, like, you know, I'm pacing myself for, like, what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying, you know, early. So, like.
I've done that, so I probably was aggressive then.
No, like, I don't mind aggressive women. It's just some women be too aggressive to the point where it's off-putting. Like,
I had to drive their nails and stuff.
I had women bite me. I had women scratch me, and I was like,
you know what? I don't know who told some women that it's some women like they think it's sexy, and they think men think it's sexy when you scratch their back up.
I like that.
Shit ain't cute.
It's one dude that probably does like it though. Like that they probably dealt with it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it hurts when you take the shower afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards, yeah. But like
Is it like a badge of pride or something?
Yeah, you in them guts.
Yeah, to a degree.
You like, I'm in them guts,
Every
boy.
man don't like that shit though.
Yeah, every man does.
That's the badge of honor. If you're like, yeah, I'm in them guts. She dug them nails in me, so I must have been hitting something right.
I feel like light-skinned people will probably have more of a problem.
Yeah.
I don't feel compelled to do that. I also don't feel compelled to call my man daddy.
Yeah,
I don't like being called
I've never
daddy.
done that.
That is a little.
That's like incestual.
I've never done
Yeah,
that.
it's fucked up.
I've never like been like
never done
opposed
that.
to it. Like where it would be like, wait, what? Don't say that.
That
but it
kinda-
was just like I just be like. Okay.
That killed my vibe a little.
It
girl.
killed like if when I'm watching porn and a bitch say daddy, I change the video. It like fucked my whole mood up. Like, bitch.
I was messing with a
Yeah,
chick.
it's not.
I was messing with a chick and she called me like, she's like, damn, daddy. I was like,
Ew.
you know your dad. Your dad's in your life, so like,
Like,
I met
yeah.
I shook hands with your dad. So
I don't
I'm like,
understand what gets people off of that. Like, what the hell?
they got daddy issues. So I
It
was like,
must be.
Called my
I
husband
don't
a
know.
bitch once during,
Wow.
but I never like.
That has never
No,
happened to me.
how
Like
did
I
he-
don't even know
How did he feel about that?
That's one of those. Wait, what?
How the hell
Time
did it
out.
even come up?
He
Like,
stopped, he literally stopped and he was like, "Yo, what?" Like,
Yeah.
what's the craziest thing I heard during sex though? Because I heard a nigga.
no, I've heard some crazy. My husband say some crazy shit during sex. Like, he say some crazy shit like, "Bitch, why you ain't wash the dishes yesterday?"
I heard some girls say some crazy shit.
He say some unrelated to sex and shit. Or he'll say like, "What it feel like having a dick in you? It must feel dumb." And I'm like, bro, you really killing the mood right now. You know?
Over the years, it has changed. My first time, like when a girl first said choke me, that threw my stroke off completely. At 16, I'm like, yeah. I'm just happy getting it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. And she like choked me. I'm like, whoa, what you say? Choke you. And then she was like, it was like, so I was choking her and I got some of the whole, she's like, choke me. I was like, oh my god!
Bitch turned into sleep.
What movie was that? It was that.
Don't be a menace.
Yeah.
Yo.
I thought that shit was
It was like.
she really was like choke me, and I was like, and she really wanted me to like grab
Damn.
with both hands out. Like I told her I don't know if I feel comfortable with this because like I just really started getting laid, and now you want me to choke you, so I don't know.
Wanna
Next
sign
level
up
stuff.
for.
That fucked me up. And then like as I got older, like dirty talk got different. Like I said, I told y'all a female told me to punch her in the ribs, but she was like, I get punched in the ribs. And I
Yeah.
was just like, wow.
You
But it's
be
like,
hitting
you got
MMA
some-
fighters
yeah,
and
like, you
whatnot.
got
Like,
Josh, it's like dirty
situations.
talk with Josh has like evolved into not dirty talk.
It's just
It's just
talking.
like he'll just say dumb shit while we fucking, and I'll be like, bro, you is killing the mood right now. What the fuck are you talking
Y'all be
about?
geeking.
I've been in
We do be laughing and shit.
I've been in situations where girls said some things that turn me off. Like they'll ask me like a legit question while they're like doing like right, give me head or we're doing something sexual, and they were like, "So the other day when you said this, did that?" I'm like, "Bro, why are you asking me about this right
like in
now?"
other news type.
It'd be goofy.
I went
Like,
from this
we'll literally like be in the middle of the act, and my husband will say some goofy ass shit, and we'll just stop and just be busting out laughing. Like one time, and it's fucked up, and this is TMI. One time, he
This is
made
a
me
TMI
laugh while
segment.
we were like he was like in there, and he made me laugh, and I farted a little bit.
I hate when girls lie when they fart.
Okay. Can we wait.
I hate when girls lie when they fart. They be like, "It was a queef." I'm like, "Bitch, that's not a queef. It smell like broccoli." I know I fart when I smell a fart. That wasn't no queef.
He was like, as soon as it came out, he was like, "Yo, you just farted." I said, "No, that was a queef." He said, "That came out your bowl." Yo.
It smells like broccoli. We know the difference. We not dumb, ladies. So sometimes sometimes air get in y'all butt when we be clapping y'all. And like, sometimes the air,
Don't get in your butt.
it causes a queef. I understand that, but
Oh,
it's the
shit.
difference between broccoli and air.
Yeah,
Air
he's
doesn't
like,
smell
you
like
made me
anything.
laugh. What you want me to do? You're like, well, my dick's off now. So what do we do?
You farted on me. Ew.
I felt the wind on my thighs.
Precisely. That will make it like yo stop like whoa, come on, yo, you farted, yo.
Hey, yo. So, excuse me.
One time I sneezed during sex and that kind of killed my mood.
I burped once.
I burped a couple of
I
times.
burped, but my husband sneezed on me during sex. You ever smell somebody sneeze? Like it was like he sneezed right into me.
Yeah.
One
like
time I
cinnamon.
was sweating so bad. It was just like.
Yo, I hate that moment. You be like, yo, stop,
Get off
drowning.
it. Turn the air
You're
on.
sweating,
It was
drowning
so
me.
hot, yo. I was just.
That kills the mood.
It was
too.
just like-
that has happened, damn.
I'm tired,
You need a
yo.
rag? Like you said.
I do, please, Henderson. I do.
Damn.
It was like we like rolled over one day and tried to have morning sex after a night of drinking.
Morning sex, he's thinking.
I prefer morning sex because that morning would be live. So I'm like, yeah, morning wood, you might get that
No,
deep.
it
But
don't. No,
Number
it's
four, I
after
got
a night of
PD.
drinking.
Yeah,
After a night of drinking, that shit don't go nowhere. After a night of drinking, like you roll over, try to do something. You're like, I'm fatiguing, man. What the fuck? Open the
I feel
window.
like when you drink, you can't come, so you just like, I'm so
Yeah,
tired.
Yeah.
You're
get
like,
tired.
fuck this, man. Just finish fucking yourself.
I be so tired when I be drinking. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to sleep. You tired? She like, yes, thank God, nigga. I thought you like, yes, thank you. High five. Let's go to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's just cuddle.
How was your day?
Like, can we talk? We're on the Tevin Campbell shit. Can we?
Yo.
Yeah, that'd be the worst. Like, oh, you wanna have sex after you've been drinking last night? I'm gonna be able to ride for all of 2 seconds and then fall off.
When I feel like I drink, I feel like I'm like a superhero because like I like you about to get this super dick because I'm not coming, I'm not doing none of that happening. Like you about to go, you don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I'm plotting in my head like you don't even know. I had the Henny in me. You don't even know. You don't even
You
know.
wanna another TMI, but you wanna know something interesting? If you do happen to come while you've been drinking, right, and your girl
Your baby
is
gonna
giving
come
you
out retarded?
head, no, your
Oh.
girl is giving you head. Ask her what it tastes like. It's gonna taste exactly like whatever liquor you've been drinking. The shit
That
is
is
weird.
true because when you whatever you eat comes out in your sperm. Because this older lady was telling me, yeah, if you eat a bunch of Starbursts, it's not gonna be sweet. I'm like, what? And we at work, mind you, she was my supervisor. She was like,
Right? What the fuck?
I was working at Starbucks at the time. She's like, yeah, if you eat all that sweet stuff, you're not gonna be sweet. So I'm like, how's that gonna help me serve coffee? So I was like, is she trying to fuck?
Probably.
I was just thinking, she was, but like naive me.
Yeah, for her to say some shit like
Yeah.
Me
that.
being naive and like being thinking like, oh, women just being friendly to me because I'm nice. I was just thinking like, oh, she's really nice. She don't want
Nah.
to fuck. But I was like, nah, I probably gonna fuck.
Yeah, you
So,
would.
like, I was just naive, and I was like, you know, women just nice to me because I'm nice to
Yeah.
them. So
It's like this was years ago. My husband was drinking gin,
Ugh.
and then he goes and we do something, and he finished, and I'm like, it tasted like straight gin. He's like, hell no. I'm like, you want to taste it? Like,
Yeah.
No.
and he like,
No, he better said no.
how do
He
y'all
was like,
feel
ew,
about?
bitch. I mean, no, I don't want
How
to
do y'all
taste
feel
it.
about kissing your husband, like a boyfriend or significant after like you know performing?
He's
and stuff,
not
right?
gonna. He will punch me probably if
What?
if
What
it
was it?
happened.
What?
If you
Kissing
kiss
it-
your significant other after like performing oral or any other.
Performing oral was one thing. Performing oral to completion.
Yeah.
Not happening.
That's-
Or to
Oh,
completion,
yeah,
I'm probably like,
too.
oh, baby.
Yeah.
Too
Like,
bad.
that's
That's
it.
it.
Like it happened
Completion.
like a couple times. I tried to get all like complete. Like, whoa.
Yeah,
you got
he's
it.
like,
You
he
almost
make
got
it.
me.
I will beat the shit out of you.
That's what you hit the.
Come on.
You almost got. And I'd be like, what you mean, like use some mouthwash? You're like, you can, but I probably still won't. But you know.
Wait till tomorrow.
It depends, because sometimes you be in those extra nasty moods. Like if it's like fresh in her mouth, I'm
ain't
like
never
no.
depended for me.
I'm like no. You need to stop.
So did you know that there are some guys, mostly white, who are totally okay with that? And not only are they okay with that, but if they're like you know jerking off by
They
themselves,
the same niggas that be cool with the cock hole
they'll
shit.
eat it.
Oh
They'll, like,
my
eat
God,
it.
no.
They're like that's part of it for them. They like eat it.
What?
They the same niggas that be cool with watching that wife
The
fucking another nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I met an older couples be really weird because older couples
They
have
can't
approached
get
me.
it how they used to, so now they trying.
Older couples, they
Older
wow.
couples have approached me like, hey, you know, like a man has told
All
me
the
that.
couples be at that
like,
little sex club.
Yeah, they be the
He
swingers.
tell you like, yeah,
the
you handsome.
swingers
My wife
club.
been taking a look at us like, why are you talking to me about your wife thinking I'm handsome? That's like weird. But okay.
I don't want to talk to you about this.
I don't want to talk to you. Tell your wife come over here. And, you know, I'll probably shoot the breeze with her, but you, I don't want to hear you talk about how your wife think I'm attractive.
Steve.
Steve.
Older couples, yeah. I don't know what happens to their sex life, but they get wild.
They did all that.
I don't know,
I
but
guess
it's
they done
scary.
everything.
Yeah, like it's like what?
They don't pace themselves, so they do all the nasty shit early. So like, damn, we done did the butt stuff, we done did the mouth stuff, we done did the bondage
Like I
stuff.
fucked you, you fucked me up the butt too, honey. So what do we do?
What do we do now? Let's ask a black guy.
Like, hey, we've heard a lot about these BBCs, and I'd like to know if you fucked my wife.
Like, hey, nigger. I mean, what's her name? Prentice. All right, Prentice. My
Nice to
wife
meet
is
you,
very
young man.
interested in. She likes black guys. You have a BBC, like.
Just take your drink and leave.
I have 2 inches of hard dick.
Hey, yo.
But like that's the same. Like, let's talk about this incest shit on Pornhub. Not
Oh,
Pornhub.
okay, yeah. We can knock it out real
XNXX.
quick.
What's up?
It is on X and XX too, and X videos, which really is the same.
I'm on X videos. I'm on XNXX.
They're the same thing.
And like they, it's the same shit. But like it's like, why is this incest becoming so prevalent in like porn?
That's
Because
white
like
people stuff.
No, black people
be on
they
it.
upload that. Black people are the worst offenders because they straight get to the. White people like to glitter it on all sweet. Stepsisters fucking in the kitchen.
I think they
Guy
do that
fucks
because
his
they know white
stepmom,
people will
right?
click on
They
it.
put step siblings and shit like that. Black people
Fucking
fuck
my
my
aunt.
sister on the bed when she was out of school. Fucking my aunt in the cookout. I
Literally
fuck my
saying
mother.
fucking
Like,
my aunt.
damn, bitch. Right, like
fucking grandma.
and no punctuation, no caps. It's just all lowercase. Fucking my mother.
don't
Fuck
know
my
why
grandma
that's
on the
popular.
couch. Giving my grandmother this BBC. Like
I think they trolling with
they
it.
definitely
They
troll
definitely
it.
troll
They
it.
definitely they
And it's
trolling
working
with
because
it.
these videos have millions of views, and then I was be like a couple thousand.
I'd be lying if I said I never clicked on one because
I clicked them.
I click on like this nigga not fucking his mother. Let me see how much they look alike they look. That's not his mother.
So what does that say about the viewer though? Because it's not really the person who posting it.
It make
The
me
most 9
trolling.
times out of 10, that's not really what's
It
happening.
make me feel dark and dirty.
When you horny, the pre-nut mind is not the same as the post-nut.
Pre-clarity,
So much
pre-nut clarity,
clarity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Post-nut
Then
clarity,
even
like, yeah.
it's the same thing for women. Like we can look up some depraved shit, and then after we come, it's just like, oh,
Ew.
like
I didn't look at some disgusting shit. I didn't jerk off to it, but I looked at like paraplegic porn.
that's all midget porn before.
I looked at paraplegic porn. It's people with like missing limbs in porn.
And like they stick their nub up holes.
Yeah, and I'd be looking at that, and just because like sometimes I'd be bored, like I'd be bored, and I just like, you know what? Let me see the nasty shit I can look at. No armed woman having sex. Let me look at.
Yeah, I've like looked at gay male porn, wondering like, is it kind of like with men, like they look at lesbian, but no, it's not the same. It's not the same. I was bothered.
I'm gonna be real.
But-
I looked at gay porn before.
Right, I'm sitting here like so. Okay.
I looked at gay
Never.
porn before, and it's just like it's just more so curiosity. Like, why do men want to fuck other men?
It
And
doesn't look like it
never.
feel good.
I clicked
Two
off it,
muscular ass dude go.
and then
No.
it's more like
That's not sexy.
if you can think of
at
how
all.
prison rape is, that's what it is. Cause
Oh
it's like,
no.
Because like I was like I clicked on it, I was like okay, I was like, well, you know, this is not for me because it's just like.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of manly ass noise and go.
That look good.
Yeah, fuck you. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
you know what?
Like what the fuck?
Like, this is not for me. So big titties. Let's go back to the
lesbian porn, totally different.
lesbian
situation.
porn.
But
I think that's where the double standard kicks in,
Yeah.
probably.
They don't make
It
it
is.
sexy.
That's why. That's why threesomes.
Don't make
That's
sense.
why I'm saying women keep saying threesomes are like saying it's not. If it's 2 men, no woman would be okay with
weird.
her man fucking another man in front of her.
No.
I wouldn't look at
You'll
it.
start
You
thinking
wanna look
they gay.
Like whoa, you
Yeah,
fantasize about
yeah.
niggas sticking dick, and you're like,
Like-
whoa, I fucked him.
Like you
no,
like
no,
men.
like
Ew, like it's just like
I
that's
could
why it's
never
not the
like
same.
the minute I saw my husband bending over a man or vice versa, I wouldn't. We would slowly.
whole perception
The whole.
would change.
This is the relationship. It's just like
whoa, this nigga, he really not a man. He like want a nigga to.
can't watch your man get fucked in the butt and still want him after that. Like
Exactly,
it's like,
and that's why it's not the
"Well,
same.
baby, you want to do something? Not today. I'm on my
Some
period."
double
I guess it's
standards
just
are
like-
meant to
it's-
be preserved.
I guess it's like you don't want to see a man be vulnerable to another man.
You don't
So
want
it's
Maybe.
like-
you want your man to be a man.
Yeah,
you
like you want your man to be a man. So to see your man like that, it's just like, you know, like
You're not really a man no more.
Like you're
I
not a
can't
man
even
no
like
more.
in those situations. I can't even understand what's arousing about that. Like that,
Now there are some couples couples where the woman like
Stick her finger in the man butt.
massage his prostate.
That's not. You're not a man.
That's weird.
I
That's me personally, not my thing, and I damn sure know it's not my husband's thing. But those couples can thrive because they know that's between them.
Yeah.
That's not for me because I got a prostate exam and because I had a bladder infection, so they had.
Why
to
do they have to go up your? They do go up your butt.
Because they had to check your bladder.
Yeah.
So I drank a water bottle that was under my bed for probably I don't know how long. I was high and I was really thirsty, so I looked under my bed damn, it's some water. Go.
You got fingers up your butt for some water?
Next thing you know, I was like, damn, I got bladder infection. So she and the doctor, she wasn't nice about it.
They're not.
She was like,
she
yeah,
you was too young for it. She was like, nigga.
We gotta do a prostate exam, and when we check your prostate, we gotta put your fingers in. I was like, bro, wait. You gotta do what? And she's like, yeah, we have to check your prostate. It's like, where's my prostate? It's up your butt, so I gotta stick my finger. I was like, oh, so when she did it, it wasn't. She was like, okay, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2. So I'm and it's so uncomfortable. It's you're so vulnerable because you I was literally over the table it's really the most uncomfortable situation in the world. Cause I was really I don't want to do this. I'm like my girl was
like a Family Guy when he sued his doctor.
Right. Jamal has too many O's in it.
It was exactly like that because you really feel violated because she was like, all right, I'm about to. She put a glove on, and then she I feel like she was extra dramatic.
They gotta lube it up too.
Then they always make it slap the.
Pop. She put the lube on her finger. I was like, why are you using 2 fingers? I don't want to do this. You already know it's a bladder infection. Why you gotta check my prostate? And she was like, and she just went. No. And it's not like she easy it. She don't want.
They just do it fast to get it over with. Yeah.
So I just ooh. And the whole day I felt so fucking dirty and
walk around
you
this.
feel those fingers in your butt for the next 48 hours. I had not a hernia. What is it? I had a cyst right between my butt.
It's one of the worst feelings.
It was from shaving. Get the cyst from shaving. Shaved butt crack, and it was just oh bitch. So I go to the doctor. And she's like, well, you don't even need to get a lance probably, but I do need to check back here. I said, well, go ahead, look.
We are 119.
But she's like, well, I'm going to have to go up, check up there and make sure everything's okay. I'm like, why? It's a cyst. Can you just, can we, it's just a cyst.
I feel your pain.
But she said, and mind you, at this point in my life, never had anything on my butt. 20 years old, never had anything in my butt.
Same way, I'm a man.
But she lube her fingers up, got her gloves on, was she turned towards the wall, facing away from me, and turn on your side. I'm just
and them talking it don't make me feel. It don't make me feel. I'm panicking. I don't want this. I'm sorry.
So she goes up there, and I'm like.
They tell you don't clench, but you can't help but clench. It's violently. It's like a jab.
She went up there. She didn't slowly. She just went up there and she just pushing on my stomach while she moving the fingers. So now I just feel you doing this up there. What you gaping my butthole? What is that?
I sneeze.
And I need 30 to 60 seconds to just
get yourself together.
I'd rather taste ketchup right now.
You taste ketchup.
I said I'd rather taste ketchup right now.
You really just gonna eat a ketchup?
Wow.
Is your food gone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I remember people used to do that elementary school, middle school, used to open and just eat the ketchup.
That was weird. I think I might have done it once or twice.
Yeah, I think I did
once
or twice.
School ketchup was good as shit,
It was
though.
sweet.
But you know ketchup is actually good. Fast food ketchup be good.
Yeah.
It tastes better than what you get in the bottle.
It's that red gold. I put it in my Amazon cart. See what that home.
Does that come in the bottle?
It does. Look, I put it in my Amazon cart.
I didn't know that.
And
really?
It's available with Prime.
Oh, I got Prime.
I got Prime.
Yeah, I got Prime.
My brother got Prime.
I'm a Prime whore.
Yeah.
Right.
Only buy stuff that's not a Prime. I don't want it. It's cheaper.
Right.
I don't want it. It's going to take a week. I want it in 2 days or less.
I also put roasted pecan pancake syrup in my cart because I can't find the IHOP syrup at Walmart anymore. But
Oh.
red gold ketchup.
Reevaluate my life right now.
A pack of 2 for $14.72.
Is that glass? Is that a glass bottle?
And that's plastic,
No,
right?
squeeze bottle.
Because they sell that in grocery stores.
For real?
They do. But I didn't realize until after I put it in my cart. Like, oh, shit.
That shot was fucking disgusting.
My
I
body's
do
starting
not
to get
wanna
back
do
to
that
normal, so I feel like my face
My
is red
chest
and I'm
is still
flushed.
hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, my chest is.
I had to take my
chest
shoes
is
off. My
hot.
feet start sweating.
Oh, fuck.
okay.
All right.
Are we timing back in now?
Yeah.
We're back in.
What the fuck, Lee?
My bad.
This is that okay? Is this better or worse than a motorcycle drink?
Worse. I think it's worse.
Worse?
Because it's like, taste-wise, it's better. Our body's reaction-wise to it. Because
Yeah.
that
I
shit
think I was over the motorcycle drink by
Yeah,
now. Like,
yeah.
this
I
is
was
still
past-
hurting.
Our whole body just went through a whole like
Metamorphosis. Like,
Motorcycle definitely did taste worse, but this was lasting.
I feel like my intestines shifted.
Yeah, this was like our bodies literally had a defensive reaction.
And all of us,
Like,
and it
whoa.
all acted the same. We all acted the same too. Like,
Like,
That's
crazy.
fucked up.
my tongue starts.
That's poison.
Yeah.
That's actual poison.
Government warning. According to the
What?
Surgeon General, women shouldn't.
Oh, that's like the typical.
That's
one.
obvious.
Alcoholic beverage impairs your. Okay, yes.
I thought you was about to say some extra shit.
I was gonna
Like,
say some of that shit like
Flammable. Do not keep near open flames.
what
Do not
Everclear
drink
says,
straight,
right?
yeah.
Do not drink without juice. Again,
Didn't
do
we-
not drink without
That's what that
juice.
shit that said about the black label shit you had us drink.
That's it. It preferred juice. Everclear is like, yo, don't drink this without juice. Mix
You
it,
gotta
nigga.
have juice.
Mix that shit.
Like, bitch, if you don't sue us. We
Right.
said it like
I
twice.
take it.